Wait, are we live? We are live, guys. Hey, we are. I think we are. This is amazing. Here it is, Thursday Night Football, Steelers Browns on Amazon Prime Time, baby. Hey, who is going to win this matchup tonight? We have our poll running, so be sure to vote in the poll. We'll go down through the lineups we have for tonight. So we'll start off with the Browns starting lineup is right below me here. So you can see here, Jameson Winston, Nick Chubb, Jerome Ford, and Strong Jr. Daniel Berry, you are the man. How are you doing, my friend? I'm going to adjust my lights. I just ran in here and got started. Let me adjust these lights to make them better. All right. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here. Let me stop this here. That is the Jameson Winston QB starting for the Browns. Here's the receiver core for the Browns. Rock on, ladies and gentlemen. Get those votes in. Wintry mix. Rainy weather. They're interviewing Jameson Winston right now. He is praising the Lord for being able to play. He's excited. He seems excited to play. Are you excited to be watching this game, guys? Be sure to let us know by hitting that like button. There's the wide receivers for one of the top receivers for the Browns would be Jerry Jeudy, and I would say David Njoku. The kickoff, Cleveland won the toss. They defer. Let me get a refresh of this, see if we can get it live here. It's 32 degrees kickoff. Here's the kick. Oh, it is a knuckleball. Picked up at about the 19. Patterson gets it to about the 20, 21-yard line. He is taken down, and here we go. Russell Wilson is coming out on the field as we speak, guys. All right, Russell Wilson is in the lineup. There's a little bit of wintry mist. He's got a pistol formation. He hands it off right off the bat. Harris takes care of it. Gets sacked for a little bit of a loss there, maybe. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. Play-by-play. Yeah, it's a -2 on the carry there for Najee Harris. Warren's in the backfield. Russell's in shotgun formation. And he hands it off. Warren gets about a 16-yard gain. He gets back. Wow. Right off the bat, a little bit of trickery. He came in motion. A little trap up the middle, and he was able to break it for a 16-yard gain for the Steelers there. And here is a play action. Break. Darnell Washington with a nice catch with about a 5-yard gain. So it sets up a 2nd and 5. Pittsburgh has got a, here's the current stat leaders of this round right here. We're just getting started in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2nd and 4. Russell's in shotgun. He throws. It's caught. He hit Pickens. He's tackled a yard shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1 now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a cold game here. It's a wintry mix. So they've got Russell Wilson is out, and they got Fields in for a special package. It's 3rd and 1. Stomps. And it's whistle dead. Looks like we have a false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay 3rd down. So it's going to be 3rd and 6 now. Wilson comes back in, and Fields comes off. Looks like they're going to run it or something with Fields. Wilson steps back, and he completes it. And that's going to be a plenty for the first down. That was Pat Freiermuth on the reception. And it's going to be another first down for Pittsburgh. They're getting started here early. So it's 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Wilson's in single back formation under center. He takes the snap, hands it off, and it's bounces off to the outside. That's Warren on the rush. He picks up 6. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 4 for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's moving the ball down the field with ease. They're not having any issue getting first downs. Arthur Smith is the Steelers' offensive coordinator. He's got a little bit of a trick up his sleeve here. It's a wintry mix for this game, so they're at the 32-yard line of the Browns. Shotgun formation. Wilson keeps it. Jukes a guy, and he gets about a yard before he's taken down. It's going to set up a 3rd down and a short for the Steelers here. 3rd down and 2. Howdy, Lloyd. How you doing? Wilson takes a snap. Pocket collapses, and he goes down. He is sacked. Myles Garrett on the stack there for the Browns. Sets up a 4th and long. 4th down and 11. Hope you're doing great, Lloyd. So they were driving the ball, and they run into a wall and get stopped. Lloyd, is the mic sound better tonight? I'm not cutting in and out like I was last night, am I? All right. Boswell is coming in for the 58-yarder. A little bit of wintry mix, a little bit of wind. Let's see if he can make it. Here's a kick. Oh, he missed it. The kick is no good. Wide to the right. Steelers come up empty on that one. Wow. That is crazy. So they come up empty there. No points, and it's a turnover on downs now. So I got to turn this volume down just a touch. So we'll go back over here. Let's see who we got up. So for the Steelers, that was Russell Wilson. That was the starting lineup for the offense for the Steelers. Wide receivers. And here is the offensive line. Now, due up for the Browns, here is Jameis Winston. The starting lineup for the Browns coming up. Bum, bum. And here's the receiving core for the Browns. Let's see what they can do on their first offensive possession tonight. Do you guys like this new look, new style that I'm shooting for here? So, kind of breaks down the play-by-play, the summary. Shows the drive chart, where they're at. Trying to keep it as close to live as we can. I lost my chat window. It just disappeared on me. Hold on. Let me get it back. If you guys are chatting, I did not see it. Yes, it's all good. That is good to hear, man. I think it was my cable again. I moved my cable to a different port. I think my port was going out. So, like it. You like it. Good deal, Lloyd. So, I created my own little game chart below. So we'll have a new set of downs here. So it's going to be first down and 10. All right, so the ball is going to go over. So we have a snap. Pass is deflected. First one from Jamison is incomplete. First play is a little pass to the left. Team 2 has the ball, so it's going to be a 2nd and 10. You get a couple of bets on this game. Nice, man. Well, good luck on those bets. Second down and 10. They run up the middle with Chubb. He gets maybe about 3 yards. And he's pushed back after the whistles were stopped. Wilson threw him down after they had been blowing the whistles, and so third and 7 now. And we have a flag. It's offensive line. That's offsides on the offensive line there. It's a 5-yard penalty. It's on 75 Benito. So this guy right here, number 75, was offsides there. Single back, throws it. It's completed into the flat. He's wrapped up. He gets across the 50 before he was brought down. It's going to be short of the first down. That was Cam Sutton on the reception there for the Browns. So the Browns are on 4th down now, so they're going to punt. So it looks like it's 4th and 4. They will punt back to the Steelers here. There's a snap, and it is away, and it's off the side of his foot. We have another flag down. Oh, they're a little shoving over there on the sideline. Officials are getting in between the Steelers and the Browns. They're getting them back separated. They're on the Steelers sideline where they were after that punt. We're trying to figure out what the penalty was. One of the Browns got blocked into the bench. Ooh. This isn't going against the Steelers. It's 15 yards from the end of kick, so it's going to be a first down. So it's going to help the Browns out there. So it's 7.5 to go. Let me get it correct for you guys here. 7:35. Let me reset this time here. 7:35. There we go. We got it here. So it's 7:35 to go in first quarter. The Steelers get the ball back. So they both had a possession. The Steelers had a field goal attempt that was missed. It is a misty, sleet, snow, cold game there in Pittsburgh tonight. All right, get that ad off. We don't want to see that. You guys just want to. We want to see that. We don't care about anything else. So current leaders, there's your current rush leaders and stuff going on tonight. So Warren is 2 carries for 22 yards, and Chubb was 1 for 3. Winston is 1 for 2 with 8 yards, and Russell Wilson is 3 for 3 for 31 yards. So let's see what they can do their second go-around. All right, guys. How are we doing on our poll? Let's check our poll. We've got 1 vote, 1 for the Steelers. Okay. I know I was a little bit late on the stream tonight, so it is what it is. Good deal. Would it look better if I made this bigger? Would that look better? Here, let's do that. I'm going to put this back here. I'll make it bigger. All right. Made it full screen for you guys there.
Block the gunner out of bounds once all 4 feet get out. But if we watch, the Cleveland player pulls him all the way into the bench area. Is he blocking or is he
Oh, we have another penalty. Looks like offsides on 83. We're getting a lot of flags tonight. Both sides tonight. They're showing an overhead cam. There's a lot of snow falling down there in Pittsburgh. 1st and 15 now for the Steelers from their own 14. They hand it off to Harris. Stiff arm. He gets up. How much? He got close to the first down. It was going to 2nd down and 4. So it's a pickup of 11. Steelers have the ball. They're deep in their own territory still. 2nd down and 4. Wilson's in shotgun formation. They're throwing 25-yard line. Wilson's looking. He's going to keep it. He's just going to run out of bounds. He gets pushed out of bounds. So he loses a couple yards there. It's going to make it 3rd down and 6. So Wilson is currently sitting at 3rd and 6. Oh, I forgot to hit the play clock here. We got to get it caught up for you guys too. It's 3rd and 6, 6:29 to go. Wilson steps back and he throws it up, and it's caught. Pickens with the catch. He's coming back behind, catches it, and falls on his back and is able to hold on to it. So it's going to set up a 1st and 10. That was 32 on the reception there. Wow. A little bit of separation at the end there. A heck of a job on catching it there for Pickens. Sets up 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Looks. It's a run up the middle. Yeah, Pickens was using all of his body to catch that. He was juggling it, bounced off his legs. He was able to rack it in there. Warren with the 4-yard gain sets up a 2nd down and 6 now. It's another handoff. Looks like possibly a face mask. He gains about a yard before he's brought down. That was Harris that was on the run, so looks like it's still 3rd and 6. He didn't get much on the gain. Jim Schwartz is the Browns' defensive coordinator. They just showed him. So it's shotgun formation for the Steelers. Wilson takes a snap, steps back, and throws it underneath, and it's caught. And he's upended as he catches it, makes a catch. It's 4th down now. What is Tomlin going to do? It's 4th and 2. He's sending Fields back in, so it's a short yardage play for Fields. Maybe possibly like a little wildcat offense they're running, where he may run it or throw it. He's a lethal threat, so. Shotgun formation. He's going to run it, and he doesn't get it. They sack him. He gets a loss. Wow. And it's going to be a turnover on downs now. So the Browns have the ball back. It's a Rough Rider roll. All righty, guys. So just like that, we have a turnover downs. The Browns have the ball back now. Everybody, be sure to hit that like button on this stream if you have not already. Win probability is dropped to a 50% on ESPN, as you can see here. So check this out again here. We'll show you guys some of these here. So the Steelers defense, we haven't showed them yet. So here's the defensive line for the Steelers. And then we also have the linebacker core. T.J. Watt, J.J. Watt's brother. And there's the safeties there. That dropped down on me. Game changer. Alrighty, we're coming back, guys. We were at a commercial break. We didn't go anywhere. And it's a handoff to Chubbs around the left side. Gets a little bit of a gain. Gets about a 6-yard gain before they bring him down. Cleveland Browns. Can they get something going this round? Can they get down the field? Single back, and it's going to be a handoff again to Chubb. He gets about a yard. All right, here we go. Third down and 2. Winston is rolling. Throws it. It's incomplete. So it's going to set up a 4th down and 2. So Browns are 3 and out. They will have to punt. This is going back and forth. Who's going to be the first to score here? And the Browns are punting. The punt is away. And it's stopped at the 10-yard line. It's 2:01 to go in the first quarter. So they're stepping out. So the Steelers come back out on offense. And there is the Steelers offense again. That snow is coming down there in this. That is in Cleveland at that. Steelers are in Cleveland. Russell Wilson, you can see their stats up here above me. I'll kind of slouch down a little bit and scroll up if you need to see it. Wilson's in shotgun formation. Stomps his foot, takes a snap, and it's a handoff up the right side with a short gain there of about 3. going to set up a second down for the Steelers. Second down and 6, to be exact. Wilson's underneath center, and he takes a snap. Play action, rolling left, looking, throws it underneath to the tight end. It's caught. Gain of about 3. Sets up a third down and possibly 3 here. Or 2. Looks like third down and 2. Third and 2. Steelers. Wilson is in shotgun formation, running back to his left, takes a snap, throws it, is caught by Pickens. Pickens on the big catch there. That's going to set up a 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Oh, I'm sorry, Lloyd. I'm guessing that Pickens just caught that one. I'm sorry. I had my little chat window popped off there for a second. I need to pop this out so I can see it. All right, here we go. And that is the end of the first quarter, guys. No score for the first time. So we're going to go to quarter number 2 coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Quarter 2 is starting. There we go. New quarter, everything starts over. It's 1st and 10. They're at a commercial break currently, so you're not missing any action. You're trying to look at the reception status? Here, I can fix that for you too. All right, I'll set this up here. I can pop on and off too, so you guys can see it. All right, guys. Who is going to score this second half? The second quarter. Somebody's got to score here now. Got 4 votes coming in. Steelers. Boom, boom, boom. I'm back. You need 5.5 more yards for receiving for the tight end to hit my bet, and I need 7 more for rushing yards for Warren. Oh, he'll get it. He will get it for sure tonight. He's running pretty smooth. Absolutely. Let me roll this back up. They're fixing to get started back here. All right, here we go. Russell is ready, starting the shotgun formation. They're going to run it to the left. No gain for Warren. He is swallowed up by that Cleveland defense there. Russell, Steelers all the way. You got it, my friend. Yes, guys, don't forget to vote in the poll in chat. It's going to be a second down. Let me get back to my downs here. Second down and 10. He officially did not get any. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation for Wilson. Running back to his left. Sends a guy in motion. Takes the snap, and he hands it off to Warren up the middle. He gets maybe a yard before he is pulled down. All right, guys. Who's going to score first? We're going to change our poll here in a minute. That's what we're going to change it to, is who's going to score first. Let's see what this stat is here. All right. Second quarter, you can see the time rolling. It is 3rd and 9. Shotgun formation. He takes a snap and he throws it downfield to wide open, and it's caught. Austin. Great speed. Calvin Austin for these Steelers. Huge reception. A 48-yard bomb to Calvin Austin III sets up a 1st and 10 deep inside. It looks like he was down at the 25-yard line. Here's a snap. 4-3, and it's run to the right. He's bouncing off some tackles. He is fighting. Nothing there. Oh, man. He fumbled it, but Wilson was able to fall on it. Wow. Najee Harris kept fighting and bouncing off tackles, and he was wrapped up there. Wow. Wow, Russell Wilson played smart. He stayed close by to pick up that fumble. And they did. They punched it out. There was a fist went in there. He's lucky he was standing there. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. It's 12:07. I'm going to get my clock down. Pittsburgh is good. So Pittsburgh just burned one of their timeouts. Let me change that timeouts there. Russell Wilson underneath center. I formation at the 30. Takes a snap. Fake. And he throws it out to Harris. There's a flag thrown. Harris gets spun around. There's a flag down. Let's see what this yellow flag is on here. I'm going to unmute something here
also
too.
has 22 receiving yards. Here we go. I formation. There's the snap from the 30-yard line. Russell Wilson looks left, throws left, catch.
Illegal formation. Offense number 83 was covering number 80. That penalty is declined. It's 3rd down.
Hayward covering Washington. Declined, so it's 3rd down and 10 now.
It's an area that Pittsburgh is really trying to come up with answers, plus territory, not just red zone. They move the ball pretty consistently with Russell Wilson in there at quarterback, but the closer they get down into that red zone area, the more challenges they have at being able to finish off drives. That's why Broswell's had to kick so many field goals.
29, in fact, most in the league. 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, they're giving them more space.
Wilson, pressured, got it away, and trying to work his way for extra yardage, but not close to a first down.
Here. Let's see what he makes on this kick here, guys. First points here. And he made it, but there is a flag thrown. False start on offense. Man. It is still snowing. It's coming down harder now. 48-yard field goal attempt. And he makes it. That is a good kick. 3-0. Pittsburgh. You did, Russell. You called it, my friend. Field goal first, yeah. They've won. I think the Steelers. I was thinking they've won a few games by field goals only. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Super helpful.
field goal to put Pittsburgh on the board. 10 plays, 59 yards, 6 minutes and 8 seconds for the Steelers. Boswell, ball on the tee. Boswell, end-over-end kick. It's going to land at the 2, then roll to the end zone. Jerome Ford got a piece of it. Now he's going to take a knee in the end zone. And they will get it at the 30-yard line. But that might be the 20 because he caught it in the landing zone.
He did, exactly.
So there was a moment there where Ford wasn't sure if he should take it out or stay. And his teammate told him, hey, stay right there.
Stay right there, exactly.
Don't risk it.
You have no momentum going forward.
Time of possession right now, Mike, 16:06. Pittsburgh, 3:01.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Cleveland's just not gotten untracked at all.
So the ball is at the 20-yard line for the Browns. 1st and 10, moving from right to left with Winston operating from the gun. He's got one receiver to the left. It's Cedric Tillman. 2 receivers to the right. Jerome Ford shifts to the backfield. Winston looks to throw. He does. Fires to the right. Caught at the 30. Turns it upfield. Jerry Jeudy. And he's tackled at the 35. For a moment there, it looked like Jeudy was possibly going to break it for more yardage. Cleveland has its first down of the night.
Well, we saw Jerry Jeudy break one last week for an 89-yard touchdown reception, the 4th longest in Browns history against New Orleans.
So the Browns are trying to operate a little quicker here with Winston shotgun, same formation, 2 receivers right, single receiver to the left. This time it's Jeudy by himself. Ford sets up to the left of Winston. Winston locks in on Jeudy, throws, catch made at the 42 near sideline, and spun down by Joey Porter Jr. He was not going to let Jeudy get by him this time, but Cleveland gets a chunk of yards on 1st down, 8.
2 passes to Jeudy, 2 big gains, staying way ahead of the sticks here. Now let's see if they come back with a run.
2nd down and 2. Ford has been in there on this particular drive. We've seen mostly Nick Chubb prior, and now Chubb takes Ford's spot in the backfield. They go trips to the right. Shotgun on 2nd down and 2. Handoff to Chubb. Chubb keeps the legs churning up the middle, and he's pushed down. He's got a 1st down. Out near midfield, Nick Chubb handling his business with Preston Smith combining with Keanu Benton on the stop. It's a gain of 5.
Yeah, this is the best way for their offense to operate, is to mix the run and the pass. Again, it's more of a run team than a pass team, though 2 excellent passes to Jeudy, and on 1st downs as well.
And an extra offensive lineman here, Michael Dunn, checks in. 6 offensive linemen. So far they've handled T.J. Watt in terms of pass rush. Fake the handoff. Winston looking. He has time. Throws it over the middle. Caught by Jeudy. Spun down inside the 40. Joey Porter claims that Jeudy knocked him on the side of the head. No flag.
Yeah, that was a great play-action pass, and that's what the run will do for you. Excellent move on the inside. Jeudy did have his hand on Porter's face mask and did kind of push off on it, but did not get the call, and a nice inside move by Jeudy. Another nice throw by Jameis.
Jameis Winston rifling the ball for 15 yards. 1st down, 8:22 remaining, 1st half. 3-0 Steelers in this fast-paced 1st half in Cleveland. Shotgun for Winston, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. It's Jeudy. Winston on a handoff, running to the right. Jerome Ford. Ford breaks a tackle. Ford leans forward across the 30-yard line, just outside the numbers, and Ford really close to a 1st down. They're going to mark him just shy, but that was all Ford with Queen and Sutton collaborating on the hit.
Yeah, then the O-line got involved and just started pushing the pile. And the O-line loves that. They love just going forward, and every O-line would much rather pound the ball running, because O-linemen love to block forward, run forward instead of dropping backward to pass.
Nick Chubb back in there on a 2nd and 1. Quarterback keeper for Winston, and it's enough for the 1st down. He goes right over the top for the necessary yardage. They'll mark him down at the 25. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for Thursday Night Football.
In the 1st half.
Get daily football news on the players and teams that matter to you on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
7:08 to play in this first half. 3-0 lead for Pittsburgh. Winston throws to the right. It's caught by Chubb for a modest gain. He's hit immediately by Preston Smith. Came over in that deal with Green Bay. Limits him to a 1-yard pickup.
Well, that's the one thing about short passes against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is the best tackling efficiency team in the NFL. They have a league low, just 63 missed tackles. So if you're looking to throw short and win one-on-ones against this defense, you may be barking up the wrong tree.
Clock is moving. 6:35 left in the second quarter. Current drive is 7 plays, 56 yards, 4 minutes and 25 seconds off the clock. Winston shotgun, 2nd and 9. Running play, Chubb up the gut. Chubb propels himself, and he's down at the 21-yard line. Nick Chubb got hit down low. It might have been his own man, Ifedi, trying to block for him. And a gain of just 2. A reminder that you can watch NFL Network and Westwood One announcers Rich Eisen and Kurt Warner each and every Sunday on NFL Game Day morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network. So the Browns break the huddle here. They're 3rd and 7 for Cleveland. Shotgun, Winston, receiver in motion, Elijah Moore near side. Winston looks that way, throws over the middle, caught by Moore, but he's short of the line to gain by about 1.5 yards. Brought down by the linebacker Patrick Queen, and the offense is not moving.
No, I would imagine they are going to go for it, and that's a route that's got to be run a yard deeper. You got to run that route to the sticks. Because of the way you're running across field, you're not going to get many yards after the catch. Got to run that a little bit deeper.
Extra offensive lineman is Michael Dunn. Nick Chubb is back in. This is a 4th and 1 for Cleveland. Ball is at the 16-yard line, right hash. Steelers stack the line. Winston under center. Dunn the motion man. Handoff. Chubb, they need a yard. He's got it. Chubb to the left. And he's brought down just short of the 10. Nick Chubb with a strong carry and gets the necessary yardage. We've got an injured Steeler on the play. It's Patrick Queen.
Well, in 10 games Nick Chubb has played against Pittsburgh, he's averaged just under 5 yards a carry, and he basically got that right there for the first down. Big play. And really, there was no thought of kicking the field goal there by Kevin Stefanski.
And he suffered that serious knee injury against the Steelers last season in Week 2. So to come back from that and be a big part of this Cleveland offense now, obviously they're hoping that Chubb is going to bring the explosion that he used to, as he's done throughout his career. We've got a timeout on the field because of the injury. We'll step aside here. 3-0, the Steelers in front of the Browns, but they're threatening. 4:53 to go. First half. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Your 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, football fans, with BetMGM's second chance promotion, you'll get your stake back if your first touchdown scorer scores second. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to gamble responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms, 21 years of age and older. This U.S. promotional offer not available in Mississippi, Nevada, Ontario, or Puerto Rico. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in the U.S. For New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For Arizona, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. For Massachusetts, 1-800-327-5050. For Iowa, 1-800-BETS-OFF. For Puerto Rico, 1-800-981-0023. Subject to eligibility requirements in partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and
Here's another great reason to use the United States Postal Service this season. When sending a package, why venture outside? Ship with USPS for a true holiday ride. Want to stay cozy and warm? There's no need to roam. With free package pickup and labels printed from home. We have over 600,000 employees always in motion. And before you know it, your gift has delivered emotion. Spread the holiday joy this season with USPS's enhanced network. Learn more at USPS.com/holidayride.
Swapping out your tires? There's nothing like it. With eBay, you find the feel you're looking for, from smooth highway rides to grip for rough terrain. Get all the tires you need at prices you'll love. eBay, things people love.
Try Barbasol 1919 Classic Shaving Cream. This modern-day non-aerosol formula features enhanced ingredients, an exceptional glide, and crisp fragrance for a shave experience like no other. Learn more at Barbasol.com.
Barbasol.
Patrick Queen was the injured Steeler. He did get up on his own, walked off to the Steeler sideline.
Well, I mean, inside linebacker, leading the team in tackles. Look for Cleveland to attack that. I mean, they'll attack it anyway with Nick Chubb, but now with Queen out, look for them to continue to attack.
And the main communicator, he wears the green dot as the leader of the defense. 1st and 10 at the 11 for Cleveland. Winston, fake the handoff, to his left, flips it, catch is made. Njoku dives for the pylon. He comes up short. But Njoku nearly got there. Deshaun Elliott will get credit for the tackle, and he was shaken up on the play.
Well, that's what the running game's going to do for you. Everybody flowed with the run following Nick Chubb. Jameis was able to roll left. Herbig was in his face, but Njoku was wide open.
9-yard pickup, 2nd down and 1. They're going with 2 extra offensive linemen.
I bet they give the ball to Chubb.
Chubb is in the backfield. On 2nd and short, handoff, Chubb trying to plow through. He does! Touchdown! Cleveland! Nick Chubb gets it done, powering his way to the end zone. Browns take the lead, 6-3 with 4 minutes to go, first half.
Excellent drive by Cleveland, mixing the pass, mixing the run. Glass half full for Pittsburgh. Patrick Queen was back in on that play, so back playing again, but a really, really good drive by this Cleveland offense.
And, Mike, they brought in a linebacker, Winston Reed, a rookie out of Weber State, to play fullback on that play and block for Nick Chubb. Extra point, Dustin Hopkins had an adventure last week in the loss to New Orleans. Couple of misses, and this one is right down the middle. It's a 7-3 lead for the Cleveland Browns. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Running your own business can feel a lot like running a one-person relay race. When you've got to expand your team, share the baton with Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring platform has smart tools to help you attract, screen, and hire quality candidates to your roster. And they don't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites, according to a recent Indeed survey. Nix the hassle. Start hiring. Learn more at Indeed.com/credit to expand your team today.
Time to check the drive summary. It's sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. 12 plays, 80 yards. It took 6 minutes and 53 seconds. They had 6 first downs on the drive. Chubb gets credit for the touchdown.
So you look now, you have 4 minutes left in the half. Cleveland up 7-3. For Pittsburgh, they'll try and burn the rest of the clock this half. And for Cleveland, if they could get the ball back and have another drive, because remember, they get the ball to start the third quarter.
So Hopkins will kick it off from right to left. Steelers have a bunch of yards. They've had longer drives than Cleveland. They just don't have a whole lot of points.
Well, it was kind of like last week against Baltimore, right? All field goals, could not get in the end zone.
Patterson is deep along with Jalen Warren. Both are a yard or two in front of the goal line. And Hopkins is ready to go. The approach and kick from right to left. End over end. This is a booming kick. It takes Warren all the way back, over his head, through the back of the end zone, and out to the 30-yard line for the Steelers. 4 minutes to play in this first half. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Wilson is 10 of 10. He's been perfect, 128 yards through the air, and yet the Steelers are down 7-3.
And 2 of those were deep balls.
First down for Pittsburgh. Line of scrimmage is the 30 along the left hash. Michael Pruitt is in there. Pitch it. Harris running to the right. Harris slips one tackle and gets buried at the 31.5-yard line by Delpit and Bush. 2nd and 8.
You know, this is one of those where maybe you do throw the record and the stats out. Again, Cleveland is 24th in the league against the run, and they are just absolutely stonewalling the Steelers' rushing attack tonight.
Mike Tomlin's team has had the answers throughout the season. A 5-game winning streak. They're 4-0 with Wilson at starting quarterback. They lead the AFC North by a game and a half over the Ravens, including the win last week. Tight formation. Wilson faked the handoff, looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, loses the ball. Wilson trying to jump on it. It's free, and the Browns have it. Winston Reed comes away with it for Cleveland. Major mishap for the Steelers.
Well, Russell Wilson walked off the field, patting his chest, saying, "My fault." One thing he does, when he scrambles, he hangs the ball. And he hung the ball, and it just got knocked out. And then it was a mad scramble for the ball. Just what Cleveland ordered. They could run out, use a lot of time the rest of this half and still get the ball in the third quarter. But Russell Wilson, been in the league a long time, and just holding that ball down, not tucking it away when he's trying to break out of the pocket.
And the NFL Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett, got a little piece of it, enough to jar it loose. Steelers tried to jump on it. Cleveland comes away with it, and they've got a first down now at the 31-yard line with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to work with. Winston out of the pocket to his right. On the move, a floater over the middle is hauled in at the 21 by Elijah Moore. That was a bang-bang play for Winston to get rid of it and Moore to catch it in traffic for 9.
That was kind of a no-no, yes. He was rolling hard to the right and kind of jumped in the air and threw it back left. Ends up with a big gain of 9.
Second down and 1. Clock continues to roll. We're down to 2:40 remaining in this first half. 7-3 advantage for Cleveland. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Single receiver to the left is Tillman. Winston carries it himself. He's got enough for the first down. He's not going to go down. And finally they whistle it dead as he crosses to the 20-yard line. 2-yard pickup. First down for Cleveland.
So you can kind of tell, Ian, the confidence in the offense. Normally a 2nd and 1, you kind of take a chance at times. Cleveland's had this a couple times, and basically a quarterback sneak, just move the chains, get a first down.
And it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Cleveland doesn't want to leave Pittsburgh with any time remaining on the back end. We've reached the 2-minute warning, sponsored by First Alert. Protection is key to protect life's moments, and First Alert is your partner through it all. Be prepared. Install smoke and carbon monoxide alarms on every level and in every bedroom of your home. Visit firstalert.com for fire safety you can trust. 7-3 lead for Cleveland. Browns are looking for more. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Your home, your family, your moments. First Alert is reminding you to be prepared and install smoke and carbon monoxide alarms on every level and in every bedroom of your home. Don't forget to add First Alert fire extinguishers on every level, plus the kitchen. And know how to use them. Protection is key to help protect life's moments. And First Alert is your partner through it all. Get fire safety you can trust by visiting firstalert.com and Lowe's stores today.
It's Black Friday build-up at Lowe's. Get a head start on Black Friday all month long with exclusive deals. Right now, get 25% off select pre-lit artificial Christmas trees just in time for the holidays. And get a free select tool when you buy a select battery or combo kit. So don't wait to save. Shop these deals in-store or online now because Lowe's knows deals. Valid 11/21 through 11/27 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
It's that time of year again. Sweaters, fireplaces, and snowy weather. Probably. I don't know where you live, which means it's also time for Wendy's new Salted Caramel Frosty. Creamy, cold, delicious, and the only thing you'll want all season long. Whatever your winter looks like, snowy or sunny, it's all the perfect time to give yourself a little sweet treat, cause if it's the iconic Frosty with a salted caramel twist, gotta be Wendy's. Limited time only at participating Wendy's. Salted Caramel Frosty flavored with other natural flavors.
A reminder that you can once again listen to every Westwood One NFL broadcast this season for free via the NFL app from now until Super Bowl 59 in February. The NFL is on Westwood One, and it's on the NFL app too. Download for free today. Well, Mike, You go in with ideas and notions of how things are supposed to be. That's the great thing about the NFL. You don't know until you play the game.
Absolutely don't know. You look at Cleveland's first couple of drives, 3 and out, couldn't do anything, and then they put a beautiful drive together, score a touchdown, get a big turnover, and now we're looking to score again before the half.
So Nick Chubb is in there on a 1st and 10. Ball is at the 20-yard line. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Handoff, Chubb running to the right. Chubb is escorted down by Hayward after the gain of 2.
And they're okay letting the clock run down. They'll go no huddle, but they're all right. Let that clock run down and try not to leave Pittsburgh any time.
Down to 1:40 and counting. They'll go empty here with Winston operating out of the gun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and a flag down at the 21.
Full start. Offense, number 65. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
And it's Ifedi who is stepping in for the injured DeJuan Jones, and Jedrick Wills, who used to have that spot, also not available because of injury, so they've had to go to the 3rd stringer.
Well, I mean, we talked about O-line combinations for Pittsburgh having 5. Cleveland has 8. I mean, it's just, and that's the position group you need to have the most chemistry. And from last year into this year, the injuries that have hit this O-line have been devastating.
So back it up, 2nd and 13 now at the 23-yard line for Cleveland. We have 1:36 to play in this first half. 2 receivers off to the left. Njoku is in the slot left. 2 receivers right. Winston, shotgun, steps up. Winston will throw underneath. Catch made at the 17. Spun down Elijah Moore. They'll mark him down at the 16. Preston Smith had to make that tackle for Pittsburgh. It's a gain of 6 and a timeout call.
Yeah, it's Pittsburgh calling the timeout too. They're trying to save some time for one more drive this half.
A reminder to stay with us for the Thursday Night Football Halftime Report, sponsored by Wendy's. Scott Graham will have a conversation with the Eagles' Brandon Graham. Hey, 2 Grahams. That's coming up on the Wendy's Halftime Report. Wendy's new salted caramel Frosty is the only treat you'll want this season. The iconic Frosty with a salted caramel twist. Gotta be Wendy's. Limited time only at participating Wendy's. Naturally flavored.
How about Scott Graham sitting in his nice cozy basement, all warm and everything?
How do you know this?
Oh, I know.
You know.
I know Scott.
You know
things.
I
know Scott. Yes.
Winston is 9 of 11, 78 yards. The touchdown was Chubb on the ground. And Cleveland still with an opportunity here. 3rd and 7. They lead 7-3. 1:27 to go in this first half. Winston, shotgun, Chubb to his right. Motion man to the near side. Elijah Moore settles in, slot left. Handoff. Chubb trying to cut it through. Cannot. Right along the right hash, he gets hit by Patrick Queen. And the Browns face 4th and 6. The field goal unit not coming on immediately, and the Browns offense is staying on the field.
I would be stunned if they run a play or just try and get Pittsburgh to jump.
Chubb in the backfield, a minute to go. Browns fans come to their feet. Shotgun, Winston trying to get the Steelers to move. They're trying to pull a Tomlin on Tomlin. Shotgun, Winston.
They're not running a play.
Not going to snap it.
And Pittsburgh saving their one timeout.
3 seconds, 2 seconds. And now the clock stops with 42 seconds on the clock. So a timeout taken by Cleveland as Kevin Stefanski was playing a little cat and mouse game.
Yeah. And Pittsburgh, good disciplined football there. As a former D lineman who jumped offside one time on Monday Night Football on a 4th and short. Got caught in the snap count. Yeah.
You know what? Let's go to the tape, Mike. We actually have the highlights.
It's a lonely feeling. When did the ref start announcing numbers?
The fact that you've gotten over it, though,
yes,
it's pretty obvious.
It still only haunts me every other day.
Yeah.
Not every day.
You wake up 2 in the morning in a cold sweat. All right, we'll get a field goal attempt here from Dustin Hopkins. He missed one from 27 last week and from 51. This is a 34-yard attempt trying to add to the Cleveland lead. Sunahara will snap it. Bojorquez will hold it. It's angled to the right. Hopkins swings the leg. kick on the way, and he's got it. The Browns go in front 10-3 with 40 seconds to play, first half. With that field goal, Barbasol will make another donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol Shaving Cream, delivering a quality shave at an honest value for over 100 years. Step aside, 40 seconds to play, 7-point advantage for Cleveland. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Navy Federal Credit Union, all branches of the military, veterans, and their families are eligible to join. And when you become a member by December 31st and open a new credit card within 14 days, you could get $300. When you have that, you'll feel financially at ease, which means you can worry about other things like what you'll do with your extra money. What if you decide to join a gym? What if you go to the gym every day? Will you become the annoying, grunting guy at the gym? You have a lot of things to worry about, but as a member of Navy Federal, your finances won't be one of them. Join today at NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA. Must join an open membership savings account between November 1st and December 31st and open an eligible credit card account within 14 days of joining. Visit NavyFederal.org for full terms and conditions.
And Doug. Customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. After that, you can also save me, as I'm currently hanging from the edge of a cliff. To recap, number 1, customize and save. Number 2, time allowing, save me. Shoulders separating!
Only pay for what you need at LibertyMutual.com. Savings may vary, underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, excludes Massachusetts.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Stay up to date with Westwood One Sports by following us on X and Instagram. In-game highlights, direct links to listen to live games, behind-the-scenes photos, and more. Follow Westwood One Sports on X and Instagram. Mike, the Cleveland Browns came in as the second-to-last scoring team in the NFL, 16.2 points per game. Pittsburgh, 15th overall, but better with Russell Wilson in at quarterback. So far, it's Cleveland with the upper hand, 10-3.
Yeah, a really good drive on a touchdown and then a big play on the fumble to put themselves in field goal position. You know, they say for at least for the half, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Dustin Hopkins will kick it off. It was Garrett who knocked the ball free from Russell Wilson, setting up the Hopkins field goal. And now Cordero Patterson and Jalen Warren are separated, standing 3 yards in front of the goal line. Ball on the tee. Snow has stopped for the most part. No, it's still a little bit of a flurry. And over-end kick. This one is over the head of both receivers. And out to the 30-yard line.
So 40 seconds left, one timeout. They save the timeout. This is one of those situations where you kind of see what you do the first play or two if you're going to try and get it down the field and at least get it in field goal position.
Myles Garrett with 2 sacks. A forced fumble tonight. A lot of build-up with him and T.J. Watt. Garrett made a comment this week that T.J. didn't handle the Defensive Player of the Year award last season the right way. T.J. shot back saying, no, I have no issue. They don't play against one another.
Yeah, and other people vote for the award.
Correct.
It's not like these guys have a hand in the vote.
1st and 10 from the 30. Shotgun. Wilson throws. Makes the connection inside the numbers to Freiermuth. And you hear Steelers fans chanting Muth after the grab.
Well, there it is. That big play on the first play.
19 yards. We're down to 24 seconds, 23 seconds. Steelers get to the line, down to 20 seconds. Snap. Wilson, double clutch. He throws to the left. And it's caught by a staff member of the Browns who's not involved in the actual action. So he thought his receiver was going to be along the sideline. He went up the field.
Yeah, Cleveland kind of wondering about intentional grounding there. There was nowhere near a receiver, but no call at all.
Mike, that is the first incomplete pass of the night for Russell Wilson.
They have 3 points.
3 points. They're down 10-3. 17 seconds left, trying to get into field goal range. Wilson is going to take a shot downfield, left side, and there was contact. Waiting to see if there's a call. Nothing. Pickens with Emerson. Incomplete.
So there was contact, but it was their feet being tangled up. Anytime feet tangle up, ref's not going to make that call. I think that's the proper no call.
So Pickens in a matchup with Emerson. One-on-one, Pickens tried to get around Emerson behind him, and you're right, the legs got tangled up. Jalen Warren in there, 11 seconds on the clock. Ball is at the 49-yard line. Can they get one last-ditch effort to get into field goal range? Wilson pats the ball, and Wilson is sacked! He gets devoured by Garrett! Third sack of the night for the Defensive Player of the Year. And that's how the half will end, fittingly for Cleveland.
Wow, that defense stepping up the offense with a couple of drives to put 10 on the board. Mike Tomlin will have some choice words, I think, for his team at halftime. Cleveland with all the momentum and the ball to start the third quarter.
So we have hit the break here at Huntington Bank Field. And the Browns have a 10-3 lead over the Pittsburgh Steelers. When we come back, Scott Graham rejoins us from the Progressive Insurance Studios with the Halftime Report. Protect the stuff you love with Renters Insurance. Visit Progressive.com. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Hey, it's Joe Montana. I'm here to spread the word about pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease, or IPD. If you're 65 or older like me, you're at increased risk. So what's the game plan? A strong defense. Pneumococcal pneumonia and IPD can be serious. So don't wait to help protect yourself. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist about vaccination and schedule today at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
O'Reilly.
You've got questions? O'Reilly Auto Parts has answers. Need a pro you can trust? We've got that too. No matter what you need, our professional parts people have the training and expertise to help you do things right. Deep automotive knowledge. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Welcome to the Thursday Night Football Halftime Report on Westwood One, sponsored by Wendy's. Wendy's new Salted Caramel Frosty is the only treat you'll want this season. The iconic Frosty with a salted caramel twist. Gotta be Wendy's. Limited time only at participating locations. Naturally flavored. Once again, here's your host, Scott Graham.
From our Westwood One studios, we've reached halftime in cold and snowy Cleveland, and right now the Browns have it over the Steelers, leading by a score of 10-3 at the break. As we told you earlier, our Sunday night game this weekend is a good one. The Philadelphia Eagles going to L.A. to take on the Rams. Philly, after their bye in Week 5, has won 6 games in a row. They've been getting it done with a defense that statistically has been the best over the course of those 6 games. And of course, if you know the Eagles defense, you know Brandon Graham, now in his 15th year wearing midnight green. He came back for one last go-round this year, signing a 1-year contract and saying as he signed it, it would be his final season. Well, a couple of things changed, and during the 6-game win streak, there have been some whispers that who knows, maybe he would be interested in coming back for one more. When we talked this afternoon, I asked him if there was any way he'd come back and play another season.
You know what? My biggest thing is getting through this one. And then, just talking about it. But if I'm holding that trophy, man, it's good to go out on top and then be a part of the dynasty that they building here right now. Because I'm definitely gonna try it out with Howie and see what position I can, kind of come in where I can still be around. And then I'm gonna do some media stuff too, just to check that out too.
I'll tell you what, you take a look at what your defense has done, and it's a big part of why you guys have been on the win streak that you have. And I think a lot of people were looking, I was there throughout the entire of the preseason and talked to Vic Fangio, and he talked about that it was going to take a little time for all the pieces to be in the right place and to be together. Is that pretty much what's happening, that you guys are maturing into his defense?
Man, right before our eyes. I mean, even for me, I'm like, wow, being on that sideline sometimes, because I don't always start it off out there, but I like watching how they start off the game. And I'm like, man, everybody, they gave us everything that we knew was coming, and everybody was in their spot, especially like teams that just throw a lot of eye candy out, a lot of motions, and like that's what we got this week. It's the same thing. You got to be sound, in those things, and so I think he do have a lot of the guys in the right position. I mean, Cooper, he was hurt during preseason, so it was like he was trying to catch up too from when he came back. And now I feel like now he's just gaining confidence every week, him and Q.
And you talk about a couple of guys who have done a tremendous job back there, and they're kids. So do the kids come to the old man to ask advice? Do you go give advice without being asked? How does that work?
You know what? They work out with me every Tuesday. So Tuesday on our off day, they come in, we do some speed work together. And it's cool because we all just working on like different things. Sometimes it's, straight direction. I mean, like get off stuff, being in, it's all technique in this league. So they working on their technique. It's me, Coop, Q. It's a bunch of guys that just kind of follow just what I've been doing. And it's cool because it's an unsaid thing. It's not like they came to me and was like, hey, BG, we want to do this. They just started showing up and they just like what I do. When I come in on Tuesdays, and so we just got about a good 10 guys that do it. Sidney Brown. I mean, I just enjoy that part of it, man, because really I try to give them stuff, gems here and there when it comes up, but for the most part, they've been handling themselves well. And all I just say is keep up the good work, man. I like how you work.
Well, from one Graham to another, BG, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Good luck rest of the way.
Oh yeah, man, and it's one NovaCare away, and I'm gonna give you a discount because you're a Graham. So check. I'll send you the invoice. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Scott.
Brandon Graham back for one more season, or perhaps beyond. Philadelphia Eagles trying to stretch the win streak to 7 games in a row as they take on the Rams on Sunday Night Football. Our coverage begins at 7:30 Eastern Time with NFL Sunday. Our halftime score, Cleveland 10, Pittsburgh 3. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Feel the thrill of the Premier League on Sirius XM FC.
Arsenal running riot. A quick fire double from Chelsea.
Hear every pulse-pounding moment.
Haaland scores the hat-trick. Brilliant left-foot strike by Salah. What a goal by Marcus Rashford.
From the world's most exciting league.
Absolutely glorious from Tottenham Hotspur. Manchester United turn it round.
All on your radio home for the beautiful game.
If you like soccer, you are in the right place.
The Premier League lives on Sirius XM FC 157 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
All right, folks, gather around. It's Jimmy Fallon here, calling the plays for Jimmy Fallon's Holiday Seasoning Radio. We're talking classic holiday hits from every genre you can imagine. Rock, pop, disco, country, you name it. He's going all the way. Picture this. Jimmy Fallon on the 50-yard line. Bing Crosby going deep. And wait, is that Mariah hitting a Christmas high note? Yes, it is. She's hitting the high note. So tune in and let me be your Christmas DJ. Jimmy Fallon's Holiday Seasoning Radio, Channel 17, or listen at home with the SiriusXM app.
Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh Steelers, it's going to be a two-chin strap game.
When it happens in the NFL, we're reacting to it on SiriusXM NFL Radio.
Daniel Jones has enough talent, get trained in a different way of looking at the game, and come back stronger than ever.
Get closer to the game with interviews with players, coaches, and executives.
Coach of the Kansas City Chiefs, Andy Reid.
You maximize all you can do to get better.
Nobody covers the game like SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
Your home for the MLS Cup playoffs is SiriusXM FC.
Ricky Pooch! Are you serious, Ricky Pooch?
Every goal.
And goal! It's Luongo, the man post!
Every magical moment.
Acosta beats one man one-on-one and another. Acosta! Oh, my goodness!
Until the next champion is crowned.
Ahead to Sandy Silva, top of the arc, shot! Score! Score!
The road to MLS Cup is on SiriusXM FC 157 and the all-new SiriusXM app.
On second and short, handoff, Chubb trying to plow through. He does! Touchdown! Cleveland! Nick Chubb gets it done, powering his way to the end zone. Browns take the lead, 6-3 with 4 minutes to go, first half.
Only touchdown of the first half, and that is the difference in the game right now. Welcome back to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One from the Progressive Insurance Studios. I'm Scott Graham. Looking for a career path with flexibility, great pay, and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today. Take a look at the first half. 17-minute time of possession for Pittsburgh. They dominate there, but one big turnover and one 80-yard drive, and Cleveland's got itself the halftime lead. This has been the Thursday Night Football Halftime Report on Westwood One, sponsored by Wendy's. Wendy's new Salted Caramel Frosty is the only treat you'll want this season. The iconic Frosty with salted caramel twist? Gotta be Wendy's. Limited time only at participating Wendy's, naturally flavored. Our halftime score, Cleveland 10, Pittsburgh 3. When we return, Ian Eagle and Mike Golick will have the second half kickoff. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Football fans, picture this. You bet on your favorite player to score the first touchdown, and he throws a block, and his teammate scores instead. With BetMGM's second chance promotion, you'll get your stake back if your first touchdown scorer scores second. Bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to gamble responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 years of age and older. This U.S. promotional offer not available in Mississippi, Nevada, Ontario, or Puerto Rico. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in the U.S. For New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. For Arizona, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. For Massachusetts, 1-800-327-5050. For Iowa, 1-800-BETS-OFF. For Puerto Rico, 1-800-981-0023. Subject to eligibility requirements in partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel.
Here's another great reason to use the United States Postal Service this season. Your boxes are wrapped and the gifts are in. Our employees are ready. Let the holiday ride begin. Let's start with the price. It's easy to manage when you ship with the reliable USPS Ground Advantage. In just a few days, it's sure to arrive. We're working nonstop to keep the spirit alive. USPS Ground Advantage, the affordable and reliable shipping solution for the holidays. Visit USPS.com/advantage.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx user compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
Getting ready for the start of the second half here in Cleveland. The Browns leading the Steelers 10-3, opening up Week 12 of the NFL season. Ian Eagle, Mike Golick. Let's check the halftime stats. Sponsored by Indeed. Looking for quality candidates this year? Look no further than Indeed. Indeed's video interview tool takes the hassle out of virtual hiring. Visit Indeed.com/credit. So for the Pittsburgh side of things, numbers-wise, not terrible. Russell Wilson, 11 of 13, 147 yards, but no touchdowns, no interceptions, a fumble recovered by Cleveland. They turned that into 3 points. Warren, the leading rusher, with 27 yards. Receiving, Austin had the big play, 1 catch, 46 yards. Pickens, 3 catches, 41 yards. Freiermuth, 2 catches, 41 yards. For Cleveland, Winston, 9 of 11, just 78 yards, but did not turn the ball over. Nick Chubb, 9 carries, 27 yards with a touchdown. Judy, 3 catches for 39 yards. Statistically, it doesn't really tell the story of the first half.
No, it doesn't. Pittsburgh, holding the ball for about 5 minutes more as well. But they've gone now 6 quarters, Ian, without scoring.
Yep.
6 quarters without scoring a touchdown. It's just they can't get the ball in the end zone. Cleveland has one good drive, and then turnovers mean basically everything in a close game, low-scoring game like this. Pittsburgh with the turnover, Cleveland capitalizes with 3.
If there were any concerns about this Pittsburgh team, even at 8-2, it was this, that the offense could get stalled, couldn't get out of its own way, the flow isn't there. And that's exactly what we saw in the first half from the Steelers. Time for the second half kickoff, sponsored by Boot Barn. Boot Barn celebrates the values of honesty, hard work, ingenuity, and perseverance. Proudly offering a piece of the American spirit. Boot Barn, keep west. Chris Boswell will kick it off. A rare miss for him in the first half. A long field goal attempt of 58 yards. Boswell the approach. End over end. Ford and Strong are deep. That one is boomed through the back of the end zone, coming out to the 30-yard line for Cleveland. Jameis Winston, last week, he had 395 yards passing. they had 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns and 2 missed field goals to show for it. So, again, just like Pittsburgh with drives but not putting it in the end zone, Cleveland had a lot of yards last week, but only had 14 points to show for it.
And they got torched by the tight end / quarterback Taysom Hill. 7 carries, 138 yards, 3 touchdowns in a 35-14 loss in New Orleans. Cleveland in bounce-back mode against their bitter rival, the Pittsburgh Steelers. First down from the 30. Winston drives it across the 40-yard line with a catch made by Akins. The tight end has a first down working along the right hash, hit by Fitzpatrick. That's a 12-yard dart on the first play of the second half.
Boy, we have seen both teams use the slant to the bigger tight ends and wide receivers, just trying to wall off, and good, accurate throws by both quarterbacks.
And the snow is picked up again, swirling a bit with the wind. Field condition has been pretty good, though. Has not been nearly as slick as we thought it might be. Handoff to Chubb, running up the middle. Chubb is bottled up at the 45-yard line. First man there is Nick Herbig, stepping in for the injured Alex Highsmith. And right now, T.J. Watt is trying to get involved and put his fingerprints on this game the way in which one Myles Garrett has.
So the one thing you won't see this Cleveland offense do if it doesn't have to is take chances. They're going to run the ball. They're going to have safe passes unless they get in a position where they have to score quickly, which is they're not in.
Second down and 7, just a minute gone by in the third. 10-3 Cleveland. Browns moving from right to left, play action. Winston steps up. Winston gets out of there, throws on the move. Wide open, Cedric Tillman makes the catch and loses the ball. Tillman just gave it away. The recovery there for Pittsburgh as the ball popped loose. Dante Jackson in the right spot. Tillman with the catch tried to make a move upfield and took a pop. The hit made by Deshaun Elliott.
Boy, he put his shoulder right on the football. Jameis Winston did a great job stepping up into the pocket, eluding the grasp of T.J. Watt, who then immediately looked to the official and said, "I was held." But a great hit by Elliott. Now 1 turnover each.
So the Browns had it rolling.
Sure did.
They were going to have a first down in Pittsburgh territory, ready to add to the lead. Instead, Pittsburgh creates an opportunity with a defensive play by Elliott, recovery by Dante Jackson. First down at the 25-yard line for Najee Harris in the backfield. Wilson, handoff, Harris, he's got a hole to the right. Harris makes a move on a zigzag to the 30, and he lunges to the 34 for a gain of 9. Combination of Thornhill and Ward bring him down.
You know, you talk about fundamentals. That time Isaiah McGuire was the end man on the line on the left side, and he just got caught inside, did not contain. That's why the play got outside.
Line of scrimmage is the 34, 2nd and 1. Feed it. Harris again. Harris will carry some tacklers with him for a first down. Working inside the hash marks. The Browns claim they've got the football.
And I think I heard a whistle, though. I think they're...
Field is down by contact.
Yeah.
First down.
Najee Harris was indicating that play was dead and done. And the ball was not free, but after his knees were down.
His knee, his hip, his side. There was many things down on the field there, Ryan.
Najee Harris knew it, and that's why he was so confident as he popped up. And Harris will remain in there. New set of downs for the Steelers at the 37 of Pittsburgh. 12:35 to go, third quarter. Fake the jet sweep, hand it to Harris. There's nothing there on a spin move. They'll give him a gain of half a yard. Devin Bush read it perfectly for Cleveland.
And you have the DB, Greg Newsome, playing up on the line like a linebacker. Both these teams somewhat playing the run. That's why that slant is working for both teams behind the linebackers when you have safeties playing up for the run.
Steelers came in with a plus 11 turnover differential, number 2 in the NFL, behind Buffalo. They're even tonight after the fumble by Tillman. Second down and 9, ball spotted at the 38, shotgun for Wilson. It's a handoff to Warren, running to the right, cuts it upfield to the 40, and he's down there, trying to get it to the outside. Cleveland converge with Juan Thornhill. It's a modest pickup of 2.
Excellent job by Denzel Ward, keeping that contained, rushing inside again, giving space for his friends to come over and help make the tackle. Now, 3rd and long for Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is 4 of 8 on third down, 3rd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, we'll keep an eye on Myles Garrett this play.
Already has 3 sacks. Shotgun for Wilson. Twin receivers off to the left. One to the right is Freiermuth. Wilson takes the snap, rushes on. Wilson looking, steps, floats it, catch made. Warren at the 40, spin move, and he stays upright across the 45. It's very close. He needed to get to the 47-yard line, and now it just depends on the spot. He was hit by Thornhill. Warren has this ability to stay balanced.
Well, he was hit by Thornhill 4 yards short of the first down, and he just spun and kept his feet.
Mike, it's not enough. They're a yard shy, and they keep the offense on the field. Wilson under center. Handoff. Warren, he's wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Maurice Hurst Jr. makes the play, and the Browns defense delivers again.
That's the second time on 4th and short that Pittsburgh's been stopped. The first time they brought in Justin Fields to run the Wildcat, he was stopped behind the line. Same here. Great job by this defense stepping up.
And the Browns will take over at the 45-yard line. They've got a 10-3 lead over Pittsburgh. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
You're about to come in to some best.
Be inspired by Joel and Victoria Osteen.
Best opportunity, best relationship, best health.
Hear motivational messages whenever you need them.
The best part of your life is not behind you. The best part of your life is the next part of your life.
Be inspired on Joel Osteen Radio, Sirius XM 128. Spread the word. Anyone can enjoy Sirius XM in the car during our Listen Free event, happening now through December 2nd.
This is Bill Belichick. Hear me break down the week in the NFL every Monday night on Let's Go, 6 Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
Hear every pivotal Premier League match on Sirius XMFC. Manchester City have lost 4 straight and desperately need a win to kickstart their title defence.
Erling Haaland scores!
Their next test, the highest scoring team in the league, Tottenham Hotspur.
Richarlison across to Solanke. That is another stunning goal.
Man City, Spurs. Coverage kicks off Saturday at 12:30 Eastern on Sirius XMFC 157 and the Sirius XM app.
We're bringing the pop and sizzle with me, Adam Shine, on Showdown Sports every weekday from 9 a.m. to noon Eastern on Sirius XM Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
Hey, I'm Eric Church. I'm taking you inside my very own Nashville high spot, Chiefs on Broadway, for a one-of-a-kind, full-band live performance. This will be the first time you can hear me live from Chiefs. Hear replays throughout the week, exclusively on my channel, Outsiders Radio. Listen at home on Alexa, Google Home, smart TVs, and anywhere on the Sirius XM app.
Find out what channel your team is playing on by going to SiriusXM.com/sports.
Don't miss all the NFL excitement on NBC Sunday night. The Philadelphia Eagles take on the Los Angeles Rams. You can also hear Sunday Night Football each week on many of these same stations on the NFL app or online, WestwoodOneSports.com. So the Browns take over. Snow is swirling. It's a handoff to Jerome Ford running the right side right along the hash marks, and Ford carries it for a few. Nick Herbig slides in to make the play.
So on the fumble, Cleveland had it in Pittsburgh territory. On the downs, they have it in the territory. The last time on the fumble, they turned it into 3. They're still probably about 5 yards away from a Dustin Hopkins career long. If they get a first down, they're definitely in field goal range.
Nick Chubb is back in there. He sets up to the right side of Winston. Shotgun. It's a handoff. Chubb going up the middle, across the 40, and he stood up there. They're going to mark him down at the 39, hit by Cam Hayward. That's a pickup of 3. Would this qualify as lake effect snow? You're in Ohio.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Yes.
It's a snow globe right now.
Quite honestly, it's a very nice snow.
It's very pretty.
It's not a driving snow. It's not a wet snow. It's just kind of a swirling, wonderful snow as the Cleveland fans that are shirtless are enjoying it all.
I've seen a few of those, barrel-chested.
They have, but that's a very nice way of saying they're fat. Yeah.
Corpulent.
Yeah.
3rd and 4 now for Cleveland. Shotgun. Winston looks, throws, it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Cam Hayward over there defensively, incomplete, and it's 4th down for the Browns. So the ball at the 39-yard line.
So going to be about a 56, 57-yarder.
They're not even going to try it. They send out
Bojorquez.
Right.
Wow.
So Bojorquez will punt it away as Cam Hayward hit that one with his right shoulder blade. He lifted himself in the air, and the 6'5" frame got it done. High kick, Bojorquez. He's trying to place this one inside the 10. It bounces at the 5 and rolls into the end zone. That was actually a very good fake by Austin, who came forward as if he was going to field it. It froze a couple of special teamers. We'll step aside. 9:09 to play. 3rd quarter. Full-on snow right now in Cleveland. It's 10-3 Browns. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
At Boot Barn, we believe the cowboy boot is the foundation for a life well lived. We work, we raise, we break bread, and tomorrow it starts again. This life requires a boot that supports perseverance. Ariat boots undergo 150 steps to ensure performance. Boot Barn carries over 250,000 Ariat boots nationwide. Because out west, tenacity is second to none. Ariat at Boot Barn.
Finding quality candidates for your small business is no little league game, but Indeed can help you cover all your hiring bases. Their all-in-one hiring platform has smart tools to help you attract, screen, and hire quality candidates. And they don't just help you hire faster. 93% of employers agree Indeed delivers the highest quality matches compared to other job sites, according to a recent Indeed survey. Nix the hassle. Start hiring. Learn more at Indeed.com/credit to expand your team today.
So this new dose is, well, nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
A reminder to join us Saturday, December 14th, Westwood One's exclusive coverage of the Army-Navy game presented by USAA. John Sadak, Mike Mayock, Tina Servasio, they'll bring you all the tradition, the pageantry of America's game. It's the 125th Army-Navy game. It's presented by USAA beginning at 2 p.m. Eastern, live from Washington, D.C. For more info or to listen to the live stream for free, log on to WestwoodOneSports.com.
When I was playing for the Eagles, and we played in the vet, and they had the Army-Navy game at the vet, that day we would usually have a walkthrough, and then we would stay and just be honored to watch the pageantry of the game. And then, you know, at Notre Dame, I played against Army, Navy, Air Force, and just the respect you have for those players and what they're going to do for our service. Yeah. But then watching them play is just, it's such a great spectacle.
Pretty special, Mike Golick, and so nice that you got to be a part of it in that way. I got to call it for 8 years on the TV side.
Awesome.
Really, truly was. Handoff to Warren, running to left. Warren's got a big gain to just short of the first down yardage. He gets forced out on the left sideline after the gain of 9. Emerson whiffed. That allowed Warren to get the extra yards using his body, angling to the left.
That's one of those where there's nothing wrong with the defense. The defense, Emerson was in perfect position to keep contained and make the play and just missed the tackle.
2nd down and 1. Warren has been the more effective runner, and he cuts it on a knife to the right, and he's got a first down. Across the 30, out near the 35. He's tackled there. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Westwood One, your home for Thursday Night Football.
Get a little home cooking right on your phone. Your hometown announcers are always on the SiriusXM app. SiriusXM Sports. Wherever you are, your team plays here.
We are in a full snow squall now in Cleveland. Fake the handoff. Wilson. Protection holds up initially. Wilson in some trouble. Floats it up. Nearly intercepted. Reed had a chance at it. Tomlinson had a beat on Wilson that forced him to speed up the process, and it was almost a turnover.
Winston Reed, the two-way player. Playing a little fullback on offense, and now the ball goes right through his hands. Oh, he'd love that one back. Boy, the snow is really coming down. But again, it's not the type of snow that should affect the passing game too much. That was a rush and getting Russ running the ball that affected that throw more than anything.
Tomlinson nearly had the sack. This is a 2nd and 10 at the 34. 8:03 to play in the third. 7-point lead for the Browns. Handoff. Warren stumbles, and he's down at the line of scrimmage. Running to the right. It was met by Ward and Bush.
So, yeah, you're having Denzel Ward at times up on the line. You're having Greg Newsome at times up on the line. They're the extra man. They're unaccounted for and are not going to be blocked, and they're making some tackles. We haven't seen many missed tackles. We just said Emerson missed a tackle a couple of plays ago. Other than that, both teams have been pretty spot on with their tackling.
Snow is swirling. 3rd down and 10 from the 34-yard line of Pittsburgh. Wilson, shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Wilson in the pocket, looks, sets, throws, deep shot down the left sideline, it's caught! Jefferson back in there, and he makes the grab in Cleveland territory. He turned his body and started backpedaling, waiting for the ball to get there once again. It's a 36-yard reception.
So, zone coverage, you have the cornerback dropping back, and the safety is supposed to help over the top. But you had 2 go routes, the outside and inside man, and the corner kind of got caught between both of them and not sure which one to go to. Ball just, again, Russell Wilson drops a deep ball in.
Ball is spotted at the 31. Pittsburgh on the move. Handoff. Najee Harris can't get to the outside. He tried to loop it left, and Diabate denies him. It's a loss of 3.
There were 3 long passes that have really been the offense for Pittsburgh.
So playing to the scouting report, Russell Wilson will complete those long balls, but when they've had other opportunities, they cannot cash in. 2nd down and long for Pittsburgh. Shotgun, Wilson, Harris to his left, 2 receivers right. Wilson takes the snap, locks into the right, now out of the pocket. Wilson on the move. Wilson trying to run. He does, turns the corner, down the sideline, and may have gotten the first down. It's really close. They're going to mark it right at the line to gain, and that would be enough to move the chains under 6 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Isaiah McGuire on the outside rush, and he took an inside rush on Broderick Jones and ended up giving up the edge. It's just something you have to play disciplined football.
3 tight ends with Washington, Pruitt, and Hayward. They moved it back. It was the correct spot as they looked at it again. It was shy. So it's 3rd down and a little less than a yard. At the 22-yard line, they need half a yard. Harris in the backfield. Back set up in the eye. Handoff. Harris struggling. Harris not going to get there. And now it's decision time for Pittsburgh. Met by McGuire, and then Ellerson Smith and Grant Delpit help stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, this is something. I mean, listen, Cleveland's already stopped them twice on 4th and 1. Mike Tomlin, no hesitation to send the field goal team out and not really challenge his team to say, guys, we've got to be able to get a yard.
We are in a full-out snowstorm
and
right now.
The snowflakes got a lot bigger.
They did.
Yeah.
They're chunkier.
Yeah, they are. A little more meat to them.
Boswell, 41-yard attempt with the snow falling rapidly and swirling because of the wind.
Well, I tell you what, Pittsburgh, I'm really surprised they're not going for it. I really am, especially in the swirling wind and the snow. I know it's a shorter field goal.
And Pittsburgh has taken a timeout, and Mike, they may have changed their mind on this. Iron Eagle, Mike Golick here in the Grainger broadcast booth in Cleveland. Give your team an edge with Grainger. You'll find supplies and solutions for every industry. Plus, fast delivery, 24/7 support when you call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's back on the field. It's their 3rd try at getting a 4th and 1. They're 0 for 2.
Steelers with 4:43 on the clock in the third. They trail 10-3. They break the huddle. The ball is at the 22-yard line. Warren in the backfield to the right of Wilson. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Operating out of the gun, they need a yard to keep this drive alive. 4th and 1. Wilson looking to throw. Out of the pocket. Spin move to his left. Wilson throws and hits his man on the sideline. It is Freiermuth for a first down. And now the snow is accumulating on the field. For the most part, it had been green throughout the evening, and now you're seeing bits of white settling in. That's going to move the chains and keep the drive alive for Pittsburgh.
And I tell you, Russell Wilson, he broke outside because tight end stayed in to block on Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett ended up catching. Russell threw that ball knowing that Myles Garrett was going to smoke him, and he did. But they get the first down.
And the line of scrimmage is the 14. It's tough to see the line of scrimmage now. Handoff. Harris running up the middle. Harris keeps the legs moving, and he's tackled at the 10. Harris upset because he thought he could have taken it to the house. Isaiah McGuire helped save a touchdown for 4 yards. Najee Harris.
Not going to lie, this snow escalated quickly.
It did.
Yeah.
I didn't see this coming.
I did not either. Glad I'm not doing sideline.
It felt like we had settled into a pretty good space here. And now
Mother Nature said, let's add a little bit to it.
Yeah, let's give you a little more intrigue in the second half. Wilson on 2nd down and 6. Warren to his right. Wilson couldn't handle the snap initially. Recovers, and Wilson gets crushed. Back at the 17 by Hicks. Jordan Hicks gets to the quarterback. It's a loss of 7.
So now we're going to feel the effects of the snow. High snap, went off the hands of Russell Wilson, and the rush able to get by the O-lineman. This is going to affect all kind of footing out here, and potentially the snap like we saw there.
And give Russell Wilson credit just to get his hand on the ball and stab it, or it could have gone over his head, and then it's a free ball. 3rd and 13 for the Steelers. Back it up to the 17-yard line. Shotgun. Wilson to throw it. He will fire to the left side. It's caught, but short of the sticks. George Pickens.
Now they'll send out Boswell for the chip shot.
So 4th down for the Steelers. The ball is at the 10-yard line. They needed to get to the 4.
And nothing guaranteed here with the snap and the hold and the kick in this field. Just got really, really slick with just a film of snow on it.
We are down to 2:05 remaining in the 3rd quarter. The snapper is Kuntz. The holder is Waitman. Left hash. 28-yard attempt. Boswell connects. The Steelers inch closer. It's 10-6. A minute 56 to play in the 3rd. The snow is connecting to Mike Tomlin's beard. With that field goal, Barbasol will make another donation to Kurt and Brenda Warner's Treasure House, a living community for adults with disabilities. Barbasol Shaving Cream, delivering a quality shave at an honest value for over 100 years. It looks like Tomlin actually has shaving cream in his beard right now. 10-6, a minute 56 to play. 3rd quarter, you're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
I spray and scrub, but the soap scum in my bathtub is still there.
I spray and scrub, but the burnt sauce on my stovetop sticks around.
Sprays can leave grime behind, but Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser combines the scrubbing power of an eraser with the cleaning power of Dawn to melt away tough messes on contact.
Just wet, squeeze, and erase.
Stop spraying, start erasing, and clean with more magic than ever with Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Check, check, and check. That's the sound of me getting a jump start on my holiday list. But I can't take all the credit. Kohl's makes it too easy. I got my daughter a mini instant camera, my husband his favorite cologne, my sister Kookaburra by UGG slippers, and that's just the beginning. Then I got 20% off some of my other gifts. Yep, it doesn't get better than Kohl's. Select styles. Offer valid through November 23rd. Coupons do not apply to Tech, Sephora at Kohl's, and Kookaburra by UGG. Some exclusions apply. See store or kohls.com for details.
Something amazing is happening at work. Innovative tools are helping people do better work. That's because CDW configuration specialists are multiplying productivity with Microsoft Windows 11 Pro Surface devices. Built-in security, flexibility, and simplified management streamline tasks so your team can get more done. Microsoft and CDW. Make amazing happen. Learn more at cdw.com/surface.
Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol, America's #1 brand of shaving cream. Barbasol's thick and rich lather gives you a close, comfortable shave for just half the price of gels.
Barbasol. With thousands of free movies and shows, there's something for everyone on Pluto TV. Even me. SpongeBob SquarePants makes me feel seen. Mission Impossible makes everything feel possible. And I just can't get enough NCIS. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
For simple, smart savings on your prescriptions, go to GoodRx.com or download the free GoodRx app. Certainly for the guys not wearing shirts. You may want to get those updated.
Boy, you're not kidding.
You might have some symptoms after this one. Pittsburgh's going to kick it off from left to right. You can't even see the yard lines anymore. Boswell to Jerome Ford. This is Rick Bull for Ford trying to cut it to the right side across the 30-yard line, and he's dropped at the 35. Jeremiah Moon on special teams makes the play, and now this is going to be a war of attrition.
Boy, you are a true pro knowing what yard line is on. if you didn't really know, you just said it with conviction. I bought it.
Thank you, Mike.
Wow.
It's going to be challenging all around.
Well, it absolutely is. Footing from the O-line coming off. Again, the offense in bad footing has the advantage. They know the snap count. But it's really tough to get into a defender in snow, in bad footing weather.
Temperature has dropped to 32 degrees. Line of scrimmage is the 35. Fake the handoff. Winston to his left. Floater is handled. Downfield, it's Whiteheart, who was just called up from the practice squad. A tight end from Wake Forest with a big play downfield for a first down, and it's going to cover 28 yards.
Oh, I'm sure Pittsburgh thought Whiteheart was in there to be a blocking tight end, and they were going to run the ball, and he just lumbers out on a corner route. Third-year players, you mentioned out of Wake Forest, 6'4", 250, kind of bobbled it and then reeled it in.
So on one side of the field, opposite side, they're trying to shovel the lines, at least where the goal line is, so the players can see it. 45-yard line of scrimmage, handoff to Chubb, running it up the middle, and he carries it to the 40. Porter, I think, along with Preston Smith combined on the hit. And no, that's going to be the 31-yard line. I was off by 10 yards. But trust me, if you were here, you'd understand. You can't see.
You cannot see at all.
So the line of scrimmage is now the 31 on a 2nd down and 5. Chubb in the backfield. Handoff. Chubb stops, running to the right. He's chopped down. He got caught from behind. T.J. Watt over there defensively.
And in a normal field position, field conditions, they'd be in field goal range as clock is going to run out on the third quarter, but they need more. You need to be in chip shot field goal territory.
Don't know if they're going to run another play here. They do rush to the line. It's a 3rd and 5 at the 31. Cleveland is 0 of 5 on 3rd downs. They snap it with 1 second left. Winston will throw it. It's caught underneath. Trying to make the tackle on Tillman, and he is denied the first down. It's really close. Really close. Wilson, along with Bishop, there defensively, and he took a pop on the play.
He took a shot, but man, he was about a yard behind the first down marker, took the shot, spun, and now if he didn't get it, he's only inches away.
We'll let you know when we come back. End of 3 in Cleveland. The Browns 10, the Steelers 6 in a snowstorm in Ohio. You're listening to Thursday Night Football on Westwood One.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My check engine light's on?
That could hurt your gas mileage. The AutoZone free Fix Finder service can help find the fix for free.
Get in zone. This whole report for free?
That's right. Printed and on your phone for free.
Get in zone. But what if the fix is too tough?
We'll recommend a local shop. Fix Finder, only at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
So this new dose is, well, nope, that's not it. The price is nowhere to be found.
Mr. Green? Hi, it's all good. We've got this.
This is not just help from a Walgreens pharmacist.
Oh, new prescriptions. Cool. Let me check to see if these are the lowest cost options covered by your Medicare plan.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
This is someone supporting you every step of the way. Chat with a pharmacist today to find help saving. This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Shop Dell Technologies' Black Friday event for their lowest prices of the year. The future is on sale today with limited time deals on select PCs like the XPS 16 that accelerate AI with Intel Core Ultra processors. Black Friday is their biggest sale of the year and the best time to upgrade, but it's only here for a limited time. Shop now at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Did you know you can get your prescriptions for less at your local pharmacy? You can with GoodRx. It's the free app that can save you money on your medications. Just search for your prescription, choose the pharmacy and the price that works best for you, and then show your GoodRx coupon to your pharmacist at the drop-off counter. GoodRx works at over 70,000 pharmacies, including Walmart, Rite Aid, and Walgreens, and it works whether you have insurance or not. It's easy to save. Next time you drop off your prescription, check GoodRx. To start saving today, go to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol. Its thick and rich moisturizing lather delivers a close, comfortable shave for just half the price of gels. A quality shave at an honest value. That's Barbasol.
Barbasol. All season long, you can stream the NFL on Westwood One for free, sponsored by Pfizer. Hey, football fans, ready for RSV season? Check eligibility and still an RSV vaccine at VaxAssist.com. And fans, a reminder, you can listen on WestwoodOneSports.com on the NFL app by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports or on our affiliate stations' digital platforms.
Well, they were about 3 inches short. It's going to be fourth down. The refs were trying to figure out exactly where to put the ball. And the entertainment here at stadiums, you turn out all the lights.
They do.
And all of a sudden, the refs were standing on the field like, you got to be kidding me. We got to go mark this ball on the other side of the field as workers are vigorously trying to sweep the yard lines to see where the ball is supposed to be put.
It is the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's true.
And they have a very gifted guitarist.
They really do.
And he's great.
Who's a younger kid.
Young guy who plays like 60s and 70s riffs.
And he's in the cold doing it.
He's in the cold doing it. But you might want to read the room.
Yeah.
This was not the moment for it.
The refs just kind of stood there and looked around like, are you kidding me? You just turned the lights off on us?
It is 4th and inches for the Browns. Tillman, by the way, went to the blue pop-up tent.
Yeah.
He was not well after taking that hit. Winston goes to the line of scrimmage. Judy sets up. It's a handoff. Nick Chubb, spin move. He's got enough for the first down. He got stopped initially, but the second effort by Chubb will keep this alive. Smith got in there and tried to bring him down, got turned around a bit.
Smart play. He wasn't the deep back on that play. He was more the up back off to the side to just get him the ball quickly and let him get the 3 inches needed, and he got it.
So, new set of downs for Cleveland. We are underway in this fourth quarter. 10-6, the Browns in front. The ball is spotted at the 24-yard line. The throw, Winston to the left. It's caught! Jordan Akins with a first down grab, and he slides down at the 5. 19-yard hookup.
Boy, using the tight ends. Jerry Jeudy was used early in this game, but he's gone to the tight ends his last couple of passes.
So the ball is spotted at the 5-yard line, first and goal.
And again, you have receivers running forward and DBs going backward in snow, so you know who has the advantage.
Two receivers out to the right. It's Judy and Moore. Double tight end set, first and goal. Shotgun, Winston, handoff. Chubb trying to force his way in. They're going to push him. Chubb getting stacked up. He's not going to get there. The Browns attempted to shove him from behind, but Landon Roberts held up well amongst others for Pittsburgh. And they're going to mark him down at around the 3.
Yeah, that was going to turn it into the good old-fashioned scrum in rugby, but never really materialized.
Tillman is heading to the locker room for Cleveland. 2nd and goal at the 3. They're going to go with extra offensive linemen once again, and it's Reed, the linebacker, who checks in. He led Chubb for a touchdown on the only score of the night of that variety. 2nd and goal from the 3. Chubb in the backfield. Handoff. Chubb trying to work his way inside, and Chubb is stopped. He'll pick up a yard to the 2. 3rd and goal.
And I tell you, in playing in stuff like this, it's just tough to get your footing.
Sure.
It's tough as a defensive lineman to hold up. It's tough for an offensive lineman to get footing to drive forward. There's a
injured Pittsburgh Steeler. It is a Landon Roberts who's on one knee, and the athletic training staff has gone out to check on him.
And everything hurts a little more when it's cold.
I have to imagine. Yeah. And look, you can prepare, you can simulate.
Yeah.
You can't prepare for this.
You can't prepare, you can't simulate for snow, for what it does to a field, for what it does to a footing. And smart pass plays.
Reed and Roberts met in the hole. Now Landon Roberts is taking his time walking to the Pittsburgh sideline. He took a serious shot.
Yeah, he's walking slow. Under his own power, but he is walking slow.
Can the Steelers hold up again? It's 3rd and goal at the 2 for Cleveland. Steelers trying to hold the Browns to a field goal, so this would remain a one-score game. Browns are in the huddle. 12:38 to play in the 4th. 10-6. Cleveland in front. Browns moving from left to right. 3rd and goal from the 2. Chubb in the backfield. Winston. Fake the handoff. He will throw it wide open. Dropped. Njoku could not secure it. Patrick Queen got over there a little late. It was there for the taking. Incomplete.
Again to a tight end. Again to a wide open tight end. A great play. Jameis couldn't have walked out there and handed the ball to him any better. He's got to be sick.
But, Mike, they are not going to kick the field goal. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal at the 2. Browns holding on to a 10-6 lead. Ford is now in there in the backfield. 4th and goal for Cleveland. Ford goes in motion to the left. Winston trying to throw for it. Winston stepping up, in some trouble. Winston is going to run. Touchdown! Leaps in the air. Angle to the right. And the Browns put 6 on the board. Jameis Winston gets it done. He jumped over Sutton for pay dirt.
And he has been doing that all night, just barely escaping up in the pocket. And this time at least saw somewhere where there was an open touchdown, where it wasn't sure where the goal line was.
Jameis Winston broke away from Herbig and then got leveled at the end by Hayward. But he left his feet to ensure that he would get there. They're going to go for 2. They have a 10-point lead with 12:16 on the clock. And the snow continues to fall and swirl hard. Shotgun for Winston, 2-point try. Winston takes the snap. He throws it to the left side. Acrobatic. Njoku's got it for 2. That was the tough one.
It was. That was the harder of the catches, and he was concentrating on that one and brought it in. Wow, 18-6. The Browns up.
And a team that has not scored a touchdown in 7 straight quarters needs 2 to get back in it. 4th quarter action, it's 18-6 Cleveland. This is Westwood One's coverage of the National Football League.
Hey, I'm Eric Church. I'm taking you inside my very own Nashville hotspot, Chiefs on Broadway, for a one-of-a-kind full band live performance. This will be the first time you can hear me live from Chiefs. Hear replays throughout the week. exclusively on my channel, Outsiders Radio. Listen at home on Alexa, Google Home, smart TVs, and anywhere on the SiriusXM app.
This is Max Crosby of the Las Vegas Raiders. Hear me every Monday night on Let's Go at 6 Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
Guess who's coming to town? Actually, we were thinking of another legend.
Hey, it's me, Smokey Robinson.
Smokey's gift-wrapping Christmas soul classics from the 60s and 70s on his very own channel.
It's Smokey's Holiday Soul Town.
Now through Christmas Day on the SiriusXM app and starting December 4th on Channel 74.
With the SiriusXM app, you can hear your hometown announcers all season long. Just search for your team on the SiriusXM app and tap the star to save it as your favorite.
The National Women's Soccer League Championship game is coming to SiriusXM.
Hey, it's World Cup winner Heather O'Reilly. Join Jessica Charman and me for the first national radio broadcast of the NWSL Final.
Trinity Rodman and the Washington Spirit take on Marta and the Orlando Pride.
Join us as we make history on Saturday night at 8 Eastern.
And it's on SiriusXM FC Channel 157. Spread the word. Anyone can enjoy SiriusXM in the car during our listen-free event happening now through December 2nd.
Find out what channel your team is playing on by going to SiriusXM.com/sports.
Iron Eagle Mike Golick here in the Grainger broadcast booth in Cleveland. Tackle your to-do list with Grainger. From locker rooms to plant floors, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. This week, Jameis Winston talked at length about this storied rivalry and how excited he was to be a part of it. I don't know if he could have even visualized this in the snow in Cleveland, going airborne to get a touchdown to build on the Browns' lead. It's been pretty special for Winston and the Browns. This is returnable for Patterson from the 7-yard line. Patterson cannot take long strides, and Patterson gets knocked down as he crossed the 25 by Ford.
This is about as AFC North as you can get with the two teams playing and the weather going on. And boy, what a mountain the Steelers have to climb. As you mentioned, going into their 8th quarter of not scoring a touchdown and needing 2.
So Russell Wilson has the challenge in front of him with his team trailing 18-6. Wilson talked also about this storied rivalry between the two teams, and now he's a part of it, trying to lead a comeback from the 31-yard line. It's a throw to the right side. Catch is made by Washington. He tries to hurdle the defender. Contact made by Delpit, and he goes down after a gain of 4.
It's a big man trying to hurdle people, but I think he understands DBs are always going to try and take his legs out, so maybe jumping is the better way.
And like Justin Fields is in there, so the Steelers are going to try something different now.
Made it back.
On a 2nd down and 6 at the 35. Down to 11:38 to play. Fields will operate from the gun. He's got Warren to his right. Fake the handoff. Fields takes it himself to the right. He's got a first down, turns the corner, down the sideline. Fields to the 45, to the 40, and he's inside the 35. It pays off as Thornhill chases him down. The Steelers go to Fields, and he comes through with a big gain down the sideline.
Well, the two defenders that were chasing early ran into the one guy blocked him. Hayward blocked them both. And then they ran into one another and just gave Fields the sideline.
So the ball spotted at the 35. It's a 30-yard gain for Fields, and he remains in there. 109 rushing yards for the Steelers. Fields trying to cut it to the near side, circling, and Fields is forced out of bounds. Bodies flying as Devin Bush Jr. would not let him turn it upfield. And Fields a little bit slow getting up, and he's going to stay in there. Wilson remains on the sideline. Wilson was ready to check back in. He was looking to see if Fields was okay.
Yeah, we've seen Fields in for a few plays, and we've not seen one pass attempt.
So that is a loss of 2 for Fields on a 2nd and 12 now. This team went 4-2 with Fields as the starting quarterback in the first 6 games of the season. They've gone 4-0 with Wilson as the starter. Shotgun, Warren to the side of Fields. Step, he's going to throw. A deep shot down the right side. It is way over the head of Pickens, out of bounds. Incomplete.
All right, we're coming back into it, guys. 2nd down. Let's see what's going on here. The snow is swirling in the stadium. It is coming down as we speak, guys. Second and 8 from the 20-yard line. Flag on the play. Neutral, it's on the defense. Crowd's booing. The snow is coming down. What a game. This would be a fun game to be at, guys. Hey, Russell, thank you guys for hanging in here, staying with me. Russell Wilson steps back.
Wilson throws. Here's Harris helping him out. And Harris dives forward for a first down.
Boy, how big is that two-point conversion?
Almost kind of hard to tell
that he had with the battery hanging out over his face. They end up hitting it, going up by 12. And just a call, instead of, hey, let's just go up, let's be safe, let's kick the extra point. The decision to go for 2 there, to get it to 12 is big.
Need 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
otherwise,
right.
Simply you get 1 field goal and a 2-point conversion with a TD.
That's right.
1st and goal. Warren flanking Wilson. Instead, they give it to Patterson coming around the corner. Nowhere. Read perfectly. Delpit is right there. Devin Bush as well. 2nd down and goal.
What did Devin Bush feel this the entire way? Instead of reading these guys that are pulling, he's right here, and he just does a good job of using his eyes and trusting it, and then being able to work through the blocker, the tight end there, Freiermuth. So good instincts, good feel and discipline staying home, and a good job of fighting through that block to finish the play.
And now you bring Fields.
Defense number 9.
Whoa.
After this is to the goal, automatic first down.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, something coming up.
First toward potential disqualification.
After the play, Delpit must have said something, did something.
Yeah, I saw it. It was he and George Pickens going at it, and then he smacks at him after the whistle coming right here. Little smack right there. That's when the flag came up too.
So it's a 1st and goal. It's a 3-yard penalty as it turns out.
He grabbed the mouthpiece and threw it on the ground.
From the 3. Warren.
Touchdown.
To the end zone. Touchdown Pittsburgh. Not the cleanest handoff, but it works.
And what an answer. What an answer here for Arthur Smith.
A little bit closer.
And Mike Tomlin, they go with Justin Fields. Instead of as a changeup, they go with him to try to provide a spark. And they get the drive that they needed to finally put a touchdown up on the board. And we got a long way still to go here with 7:57 to go.
69 yards, 7 plays, 5 of them on the ground. Boswell to try to make it a 5-point game. Had to handle that snap.
It's almost hard to see the kick.
Nice move there.
All righty. Just like that. 18-13. They cannot kick a field goal. They have to go for a touchdown. 7:57. What will they do here, guys? 4th quarter. Basically 8 minutes to go. Craziness now, guys. Rock and roll, guys. Steelers will win. You think so, Russell? Man, this is a close one. Close game. They have... Wow. What a game, though. This is football weather, though, with the snow and everything. It's going to be it's already going to be a classic now, the way the snow's falling. Wouldn't you love to play in that? That's all kids' dreams. I mean, when I was a kid, that's what I wanted to play in, was a snow game. Let me refresh this, see if this is coming back up accurate here. Russell Wilson is 17 for 20. Look at that. 218 yards. He's been sacked 4 times, though. Jameson Winston is 14 for 18. That's not bad either, 165 yards. Stats. Rushing, Warren is 45 yards, 1 TD. Najee Harris is 13 for 31 yards. The rushing game for Pittsburgh is struggling tonight. Evidently, Cleveland's defense is able to stick it to them.
Tomorrow, join us on Prime. You can have the leftovers. You can do shopping online. Raiders and Chiefs, Black Friday football. It's a day game. It's going to start at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Kickoff on Prime.
What a view.
Oh, look at this.
How great is that?
Here's the Steelers schedule. They go to Cincinnati next week. They play Cleveland again in 17 days. Then at Philly, at Baltimore, and Kansas City. That's a tough stretch. They end with Cincinnati in Pittsburgh. You know, you look at I got to tell you, you look at this crowd. Almost everybody is still here. The kickoff will be fielded at the 1-yard line. Jerome Ford
brings it out
to the 24. More on Jameis.
Yeah, what a night it's been. Not just the numbers. I think more about just what he represents, the way he's been in command of this offense. He and Ken Dorsey have been in sync. They've had a good plan. You're going up against a great defense. They've been aggressive. It was Blake Whiteheart who made a great play, and Njoku's getting involved. This is a play of the game. 4th down, he's got to make a play against man coverage. He ends up getting that touchdown. They go for 2, finds Njoku to go up at that point by 12, but the Steelers are not going away. What a drive and what an answer. We're going to have a lot of fun here this last 7:48.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of time.
Let's see what they do here.
Winston from the 24.
180. What's that?
Chubb. No gain. You know, I started talking about the fans. You know, every town, we got the greatest fans, blah, 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 right? But look at this. It's a near blizzard. It's mainly Cleveland fans. I know Pittsburgh sometimes overtakes stadiums.
Not tonight. This is like 90%.
Not at all.
Cleveland.
Look at this.
And they're 2-8.
They're staying
on a Thursday night.
2-8 Thursday night. Terrible weather. You got to hand it to them.
No, you got to hand it to them. And they have the team has responded at least up to this point.
2nd down and 9. Yeah, they give him a shoulder knife for sure.
Oh, he is hit, fumbled, ball. Steelers have the ball. Wow.
Herbeck, who made a couple of very big plays last week, coming back from an injury.
Just like that,
does
back
it
in the
again.
game.
Well, finally, that was the concern tonight. Ifedi, the right tackle, who's had to move over with Dwan Jones down, had to move over to left tackle. He's had a relatively quiet night. But here, with a tight end there, Herbig is lined up outside and uses his quickness there.
Just got around the
with
edge.
a slow movement there by 65. He's able to get around him. And good job of locating the football. He learned that from T.J. Watt. Knocked that ball loose on the ground. White jerseys on it. Steelers got the break that they needed.
Covered by Deshaun Elliott.
Snowing.
Don't pitch the guy who forced the fumble from Derrick Henry last week. Well, Herbig was the man. So Winston looking at the tablet. Herbig on the sideline. Russell Wilson takes over the ball at the 27-yard line. Play action. Going for an
end zone.
Oh, and somehow behind
miscommunication.
Dickens. Rod McLeod was back there on the play. Look for a moment as if Pickens would secure it a little behind 2nd down and 10.
And Pickens' angle is working more across the field. And the ball is thrown more up the field. And then he just doesn't locate it. I don't know if it's because of the snow or what. See how he's looking behind him. I think Russell Wilson is expecting him to work a little bit more vertical as opposed to across the field. He's not quite on the same page, but he had him beat.
It was there. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Draw. Harris fighting for a couple of extra yards, making it 3rd down, call it 7. Under 7 to play.
Jim Schwartz has dialed up a lot of pressure. They've been winning up front. Myles Garrett.
Will they score here, guys?
Such a big factor tonight. 3rd down. He's lined up to the blind side and the left to Russell Wilson. He does not want to hold on to this football. The ball needs to come out quickly here.
Will the Steelers score?
3rd and 6. Garrett just got circled. They double team him. Wilson to the end zone again.
Touchdown. They got it.
Yes, he can. Touchdown.
They go up by a point.
Calvin Austin.
There we are.
23 yards. And the Steelers take the lead.
Well, they had split safeties. It's the perfect call. Delpit's here, safety here. You got to work to the middle. That's exactly what they're able to do. Nice throw right on the line, over top of the linebackers.
In the
snow. Could not have been thrown any better by Russell Wilson.
Question, right?
Got position on Newsome. In he goes. He'll go for
1
2,
yes,
trying
1
to
no.
make it a 3-point game.
They did score.
That's not an easy target. I mean, usually you throw that route, it's to a big tight end or a lanky receiver. Austin in the slot, he's 5'9". So think about that target to make that throw. That's how perfect of a throw that was by Wilson.
You did, Wilson.
2 big catches tonight for Austin. 1 for 46. And Baker here from 23. And that's incomplete. Intended for Patterson. So it remains a 1-point game.
1-point game.
Go back to a wild card game. The last time the Steelers, after trailing by 12 in the 4th quarter, won a game against who? Cleveland.
So we'll mute that out. All righty. 6:15 to go, and just like that, we have a score change. My chat, get caught up on my chat. Do another question. That is a good one, Lloyd. Will question is up. Rock on, my friend. Yes, will the Browns score again? Questions live. Let's see. Oh. And will it be a TD or a field goal? Man, a field goal on that would be tough. That'd be a tough field goal for sure. I don't know. I missed Kenneth too. Kenneth, are you still here in chat, my friend? I know this stream's been rough tonight. I had to help my daughter with some stuff earlier. Didn't want her being downtown by herself.
This has turned out to be a wild one.
A wild one?
The conditions, teams going back and forth. Steelers looked like they were dead in the water or in the snow, and all of a sudden they have the lead again. But still have 6:15 to go.
Yep.
Cleveland has all of its timeouts. 29 degrees on the shores of Lake Erie.
Russell Wilson vertical pass game back on display tonight, even in these conditions for the Steelers.
Drop picked up from the 8-yard line. Ford
gets up to the 30.
To the 33.
Let's go back and look at Myles Garrett, who's had a big night, and this is on that touchdown pass. Look at Freiermuth, who's helping out Dan Moore. Dan Moore's been out there isolated from time to time. That time Freiermuth was not going to let him. But that hit that Russell Wilson took after he released that football. There's the great ball to Austin. Couldn't have been placed any better. And then the two-pointer.
Let's get Judy another catch,
tried to get it to Patterson.
You tell me.
Yeah.
One of those.
Let Terry tell me.
Could you not? Was it catchable? On we go. Winston has that one knocked down. So funny because the game starts. We're talking about Russell Wilson, the 10 good years in Seattle, and the 2 fairly forgettable years, and he looks like he's on the reclamation or tour, whatever you'd want to call it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, then Winston is on that same tour right now, in a way. Not that, the people forgot about him. Everyone would say,
defense number 24, 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Winston's coming off.
First down here. But, for Winston, I mean, what's his future?
He's off the field. They're doing something.
Well, right now he's standing over there on the sideline.
Yeah, we got Dorian Thompson
Robinson.
He comes back in the game which is a surprise.
And he's kind of their version of Justin Fields as far as a changeup and what he can do.
Nothing like putting a guy in ice cold on the bench
right.
with 6 minutes to go.
Literally ice cold.
Let's see what you got. What he got is a handoff here to Chubb. Picks up about 3. So Dorian Thompson Robinson. When Watson tore his Achilles, Thompson Robinson finished that game. Then Winston started the next game. So he comes in for 1 play and out he goes.
He is a threat to be able to get he can throw it also, but also has that ability to kind of pull the ball and get around the edge the way Fields can. Remember, Winston's been throwing the football. He's been doing a really good job of making quicker decisions. Steelers taking away. Look at their coverage, a little bit tighter.
No play.
The left tackle looked like he moved. Remember, he just gave up a sack, and now this time he moves.
Offense number 65. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Fetty again taking the place of the injured DeJuan Jones. Kaylee.
Guys, Myles Garrett is in the blue medical tent on the Brown sideline right now. He went in with an athletic trainer for a minute, and it wasn't long before the independent concussion specialist joined him in there. That specialist just left, and it looks like they're headed to the monitor.
He's already had a huge night, 3 sacks in the first half. Watchman held in check tonight. Ford is the running back. Pressured. On the run. On the move. Throws. Leaping grab at the 40-yard line.
Wow.
Judy,
there you go, Lloyd.
Extends the play. Judy gets free. And meanwhile,
how did
he got hit?
Yeah, he got hit after he threw it. How did he get this ball
over
top of this coverage? We can barely see it. How does he locate Judy and make this throw up and over that defender?
Sonar.
That was incredible. On the run, over Elliott, and in the hands of Judy on that 3rd down play. And then takes a hit on, well, not too much of a hit there by Queen.
Slowly getting up.
Trying to sell it, looking for 15 wins.
From the 39, off the fake, rolling the other way. Throws into traffic, and that's incomplete. That time trying to get it to Elijah.
So I'm sitting here watching this game, guys.
2nd and 10.
And they're overlaying the markers on the field. They can't see it.
Browns.
It's like they're
Steelers are going to find a way to win, and the Browns are going to find a way to lose. Jameis Winston says, not so fast, my friend, with that completion. Gets into plus territory, I think.
Oh,
he's in plus territory, right?
Nice ode to Lee Corso. Not so fast. 2nd and 10.
Nice, Lloyd. Good deal, bud.
180. What's that?
Throws.
Almost
Broken
intercepted.
up. That time Njoku covered on the play, knocked away by Beanie Bishop. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, he got away with one there. I don't know if he couldn't see Bishop or, the one thing with Jameis Winston, he gets on a roll. He's a gunslinger. He's going to take some chances. Very, very close to the rookie here of being able to step in front of that football and intercepting that.
Well, Cleveland is 0 for 7 on 3rd down. But if you get them to 4th down, they're 3 for 3 on 4th. 3rd and 10. Good protection.
Intercepted.
Intercepted at the 21-yard line. They pick him off.
That could be game, guys.
Dante Jackson.
That could be game right
there. 4:22. Steelers with the lead and get the ball back.
They get the ball back now. And they can run out the clock. Browns do have all 3 of their timeouts, too. So this is a close one, guys. This is a close one. So you can see the stats here. I'll scroll back up for the QBs. Russell, yeah, can you see it all now? So Russell Wilson's 18 for 22. 241 yards passing, 1 TD. He's been sacked 4 times. Winston's been sacked once. 15 for 22. Now he's got the interception on him there as well. So that changes a little bit aspect of it. What other stat do we want to look at too? Wow. Isn't that crazy, guys? (19-18). Did you guys think this game was going to be this close? I sure didn't. Oh, you need Jameson to rush for 4 more yards? Well, the Steelers have the ball now. For another 50? Maybe so. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe he can get the ball back. They need a defensive turnover. Two more yards. Sloppy.
Known for those moon shots. We haven't seen a lot of moon shots, but 4 of 6, 135 on passes thrown 20 yards or further. That's a big difference in his game right now. So good job of dealing with the conditions. Fields now into the game with the ability to run it. They just want to stay in bounds and try to pick up first downs.
And Garrett out of the 10, and he's in the game. 2nd and 7. Harris big third down here, because if they pick up a first down, you kind of start thinking of using your timeouts. They may even use one here. With 3:32, it's going to be 3rd down and 4, and Cleveland will take a timeout right here.
I think it's important for us to talk real quick about Justin Fields and the wrinkle that he brings. I was talking to Arthur Smith about this. It's not just he's a runner and he's in the game. You know how much practice time it puts on Kevin Stefanski and any team that gets ready to play the Steelers? Because it's zone read, you can't just say, oh, when 2 comes in, he's a run threat. You've got to spend so much time, and he may not even ever get in the game. So it takes away from your time that you can spend on Russell Wilson and the normal offense that they're attacking you with because of the threat of the zone read game, the power read game, QB run game. And it's just a nice little wrinkle, not just tonight, but the rest of the way for Arthur Smith and this Steelers offense all year long.
You got 2 quarterbacks. You got 1 and 1A. 3rd and 4. Field stays in. Go empty here for the moment. Now Harris next to him. Fields is going to throw it long, and it's incomplete, intended for Pickens. And Pickens going wild, wanted the flag. Emerson covering him on the play, and this is exactly what Cleveland was praying for.
Yeah.
They stop him, and they stop the clock.
Exactly right. Yeah, and this is part of what you get coverage-wise when you have the athletic quarterback in there. It's just one-on-one. And I think the reason you want an interference is, again, Emerson's just kind of running aimlessly there, not really finding the football, but he didn't really affect him at all in his route.
That ball came
Meanwhile, the
sideways.
kick here is a short one. Corliss Waitman.
Crazy punt.
You can't even tell. Did somebody get a hand on it?
No, I think he just shanked it. He did not hit that good at all. Just came off the side of his foot.
Well, we saw a 12-yard punt before from Bajorquez, and this one, on what was a 4th and 4, will be spotted in Pittsburgh territory, we think.
Yeah, that just came off the inside of his foot. Nobody got a hand on it. Just missed it. Think about this. This Steelers team wins games like this, again, with special teams being a big part of the equation. And here with the game on the line, you need a big punt. You shank one, and now Jameis Winston a chance to bounce back from that interception to Jackson.
That was a 15-yard punt.
15.
So at the 45, Cleveland now. Through the middle. Gain of 7. Ford.
You were saying at the break, Dustin Hopkins, after the week he had last week, really the year he has had, could this game potentially come down to his leg in these conditions? He's a great kicker. He just has had a tough time, and especially last week.
We're going to find out pretty quickly. It's under 3 minutes to go. There's Hopkins getting loose on the sideline. 2nd and 4. Cleveland 2 timeouts. And the 2-minute warning. Winston in trouble. Winston hangs in there. Winston throws. Drop. Had his man. Had Akins. Couldn't hold on. 3rd and 4.
The Steelers here making a blunder. Queen and Elliott both taking Njoku. Njoku works here. You got 2 defenders that go with him. So you got nobody on the other tight end. He's all alone. Nobody has him. I mean, if he kept, look at the room to run if he catches that football. Nobody took Akins.
Looked like he almost jumped a little early, too. 3rd down and 4.
Huge down for him here.
0 for 8 are the Browns on 3rd down. Tip incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
Deshaun Elliott, 4th down.
What do you do here?
This is where, you know, you have the play. Ken Dorsey's held on to it. It's the play that you feel based on the coverage you know you're going to get, that Jameis Winston's going to get back out and get the ball. If it's man coverage, maybe rubs or crossers, mesh routes underneath, try to create a pick.
Winston, run.
3 for 3 on 4th down. Here they are again.
Been a quiet night for this man because of the double teams and the chips.
Watt Double him again, chip him again.
Got
Passes
it.
a little low and caught. Jerry Jeudy was right
Jeudy,
there.
another catch.
What a job. We just said use a pick, use a rub, anything you can do. That's what Jeudy uses with Njoku. Man coverage, and watch how he uses the big fella. Almost has just set a screen. Get away from him, use the big man to be able to help you out, get the first down.
Go to your knees, make the catch, pass to the outside here, and that'll be caught by Jordan Akins, and that will make it second down. They're going to try to go without a huddle, but they stop right here.
Yeah. How about him just not only making the catch, but staying in bounds? I mean, every yard counts right now, right? I mean, just getting closer to this field goal for Hopkins.
Inside 5 minutes, second half, clock doesn't wind, so it stopped at 2:05 as he went out of bounds, second down and 2. Needing 2, getting none. 4, 2-minute warning. So many big plays in the second half. What a game in the snow in Cleveland on this Thursday night.
Wow. Bum, 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 bum. All right, Jameson Winston. Can he lead them here? Second down. Oh, it's third down now. Whew. Sorry about that, guys. So, been a long day here. What a game. What a game. So, we're setting it second down and 2 officially. That's what I'm showing. Do you think they can punch it in and score? Oh, I've still got that one running. Got 2 votes. We'll end it. What yard are they? Oh, I just saw that. They are on the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh's 25. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, it feels like this time of year when it gets dark for me, you know, it gets dark now earlier. It just makes it, because you go to work and you come home. When you come home, it's dark. I think it's your body just telling you it's time to go to bed. A field goal would be tough. Field goal would be real tough. So it's 4th and 2 now. There is a flag. Ooh.
Grounding, but apparently a lineman intentionally touched the football, touched the pass, which is a 5-yard penalty.
Right. Posick, Ethan Posick.
It would have been interesting to see where that ball would have gone if he wouldn't have been hit, because I don't think it had a lot on it. But anyway, they wave it off.
Meanwhile, they're holding up play. Brad Allen's coming over to the sideline here. Because for the moment, they have it at the 25, and he said a 5-yard penalty. He's talking to Tomlin, explaining to Mike what the situation is here. So the original scrimmage was the 25. Going to be 4th down.
They are bad. Don't remind me.
Where's the ball?
They announced that Pittsburgh declined the penalty. Let's see if he, after talking to Mike
Illegal
Tomlin.
touching of the pass is declined.
Okay.
4th down.
Yeah.
All right, 4th down. So 4th and 2. They're basically saying, all right, you want to try a 43-yard field goal, or you want to go for it, and they're going to go for it. And meanwhile, Hopkins.
Am I missing something? I mean, you got a chance to win the game, right?
Well,
I guess it just tells you about the conditions.
Well, you still have 155, and Pittsburgh is 2 times. A lot going on here. Now they're going to move it back.
I didn't understand what
it's originally declined, but it's a 5-yard penalty. Hang with us, gang. We're all in this together.
Well, they declined it, and then after talking to him, they push him back
to the 30. So there's your 5-yard penalty. It's still 3rd down, and 3rd down and 7.
That makes sense.
Ready for play. Not ready for play.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
Charter timeout.
Pittsburgh timeout.
Their second. It will be 30 seconds.
Booing.
The wheels, they are spinning, as Steve Jackson might say. Terry, there was a little confusion out on the field. What was the end result?
Yeah, they originally they declined the penalty, and then they went through all of the options. It's not a loss of down. They decided to accept the 5-yard penalty and repeat the down.
Okay. So Hopkins still on the sideline. Ball at the 30. Snow has barely abated. 3rd and 7.
Empty backfield.
In the pocket. Has a man to the 13-yard line. Jerry Jeudy having some night. 6 catches, 87 yards for him.
What a job here is staircasing against man coverage. Looks like we have a flag that comes in late. Joey Porter passes it off to Minka Fitzpatrick, and it looked like a little bit of indecisive miscommunication there by the defense. But a great ball there by Jameis to give Jeudy a chance.
Penalty on the defense. Oh, man. Bishop. It's Jeudy.
Pittsburgh making it work for themselves.
Please set the play clock to 40 seconds.
So it's a 1st and goal from the 43. Might go back and look at that play in a second. Not sure they touched him down.
I think if they did, it was with a leg.
Yeah, barely. Here goes. Breaking tackles. To the 1-yard line he goes.
Now, of course, Cleveland does not want to be in any hurry at all. Pittsburgh, because they used that timeout, but they had a late defensive substitution in just a few plays ago. They're down to just 1 timeout.
And obviously, if Cleveland gets into the end zone, Pittsburgh needs its own touchdown. Field goal would do no good. 2nd down and goal. 67, 66 seconds, ticking down. Winston from the gun. Hands it off.
He's in.
To the end zone goes Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. at this crowd. Nobody's left.
The Browns are obviously going to go for 2 here. And probably because I lived in Ohio most of my life and I felt the pain of the Browns fans, my first thought as soon as he scored is he scored too fast. 57 seconds, even if they go for 2 here, you're going to give Russell Wilson with a timeout plenty of time to work back.
They'll have 1 timeout. They'll have whatever's left of the clock after the kick. They go for 2 to try to make it a 7-point game.
It's a hot. 180. What's up?
Well, you had Chubb lined up in the backfield as the tailback.
False start. Offense number 59.
Hard.
5-yard penalty.
So hard to do a hard count down in there.
That's Winston Reed, who's a defensive player. They put him in as the fullback. And he flinches. Now, well, you're in the same situation, basically, even though you're moving it back.
Yeah, change the personnel groupings.
Right.
Get a little bit more spread look.
Still need 2 to make it 7. Chubb comes out. Judy's had a big night. He's wide right. Now he goes into motion. He gets stacked on the left side. Winston throwing for Judy. Broken up. Elliott in the end zone. What a crazy game.
I'm just telling you.
It is a crazy game.
Russell Wilson's got 57 seconds at a timeout. This ball is going, this ball is going across midfield, and we're all going to be holding on for dear life here to see how this thing's going to end. What a job that Winston and Judy have done for this offense. Judy had such a great route. I think Porter there at the end, did he touch him with his left leg? Looked like he maybe did. The ball, he just drops the ball.
Not sure I want this to end. This one's too much fun.
I know. Oh, man, it's so good to see 24 in a Browns uniform running hard after everything he's been through, the rehab that he worked so hard for 14 months to get back in, and scores 2 touchdowns tonight. There's the 2-pointer. Unable to come up with that, but they still have the 5-point lead.
But Chubb's averaging less than 3 yards a carry.
Yep. But
still those 2 big TDs. 3 sacks for Garrett in the first half. So what magic remains? Wilson's had a great night, 18 of 22 for 240. We talked about last year we were here, Joe Flacco came out of retirement to lead them to the playoffs with a win over the Jets on a Thursday night. And this year it's Jameis Winston, again with Watson getting hurt.
Doesn't matter. All right, guys, we got 57
He'll be one of the big heroes tonight if they hold on.
3,000 people watching this live stream. Shout out to you guys. Thank y'all for watching this live stream. I appreciate you guys. If you are getting value from this style of content,
This is when the PA announcer will say, "Thank you for coming and drive carefully on your way home tonight," and he'll mean it.
Right here says Nick. Says recycle for humanity. 57 seconds left to go.
57 seconds. It's anybody's game.
Hopkins. It's returnable from the 10. Jalen Warren. And he will work his way back out to about the 35. Meanwhile, we can tell you right after the game, the J.C. Penney post-game show with Carissa and the gang exclusively on Prime Video. Kaylee with the star of the game. A lot of stuff to talk about tonight. A lot of stuff.
Well, what's great here in this last 50 seconds is you got a quarterback like Russell Wilson. He knows where he wants to find the matchups. You got Myles Garrett, who's going to be in a sprinter stance to try to get after him. He's already had a big night with a number of sacks. What can Pittsburgh do? They got a back there, looks like, to try to help Dan Moore out on that left side.
Can he go 64 yards in 50 seconds? 1 timeout. Rush 4. Pass caught up at the 38-yard line. Freiermuth works his way for what should be a first down or close to it.
Russell Wilson, again, been in these situations a million times. He realizes the urgency he's got to go with here in 30 seconds, then one timeout.
Trying to get in a position where at least he can throw a Hail Mary if nothing else. On the move. Incomplete. Warren, the intended receiver in the manner of speaking, Isaiah McGuire, put the heat on. Now you're down to 22 seconds.
Yeah, none of the receivers, as he rolled to his left and went into scramble mode, nobody worked with him. He was running that time, and it looked like Pickens was just kind of stopped once he saw Russell Wilson scrambling, so nobody helping him on that scramble. All he could do was throw it away.
Still 3rd and 1, so Freiermuth did not get the first down. 3rd and 1, put 1 second more back on the clock. It's at 23. He has to throw a jump pass. Warren. And now they have to take their timeout with 16 seconds. He gets the first down.
Timeout. Pittsburgh, their 3rd and final. It will be 30 seconds.
30-second timeout. Schwartz's defense, can they hold?
Yeah, 16 seconds, and obviously Pickens is your main vertical threat downfield. We saw Calvin Austin make a play as well. Mike Williams, who's not 100% a few weeks ago against the Commanders, made a catch late. He's coming off of the field right now. But the big thing is, I don't know if I go into Hail Mary mode right now. I still think there's with a veteran quarterback like this, maybe you get a crosser, something where you can pick up 10 to 20 yards near the boundary to get out of bounds or get up to the ball and spike it into the ground.
Real quick, with 16, you can do either. So the ball is at the 44 of the Browns. Puts Freiermuth in the slot. You got 3 receivers to the right side. Wilson dancing. Throws that one away. Now you got 10 seconds. Now you're really compelled either to get the guy out of bounds or do your Hail Mary act right here.
How about rushing 4 and being able to get that kind of pressure on a quarterback in this moment in the game? I mean, you would think rushing 4 that he's going to be back there with all kinds of time, especially in these conditions. But Myles Garrett leading the charge there with a spin move, got into him.
Ten seconds, whistles.
Yeah, Browns timeout.
Yep, timeout, Cleveland.
Charge timeout. Cleveland, their second. It will be 30 seconds.
What was that year? 2012, the Monday Night Football, the Russ Hail Mary against the Packers. So he's got it in him.
Yeah, Russ has been involved in some fantastic finishes, both pro and con, as you know. But a great career. What's he got in store tonight? Next week, Friday, Raiders Chiefs on Black Friday. Day game 3 Eastern, noon Pacific.
Jim Schwartz electing to get his safeties obviously way back. He's going to continue to rush the 4. Thornhill is back deep. Ron McLeod is back deep.
Yeah, they're standing at the 15-yard line. 4-man rush again. Wilson has to go to the outside, and that is caught. So Austin makes that catch. Now you have 6 seconds.
You know, that took 4 seconds. So if Cleveland plays the same type of defense, you could theoretically try to run something similar to that. You know, try to get maybe another 8 to 10 yards. Be tight. They did it in 4 seconds.
Yeah, they could. 3rd and 1. 6 seconds.
Cleveland going to call another time.
Yep, now you got 3 down linemen.
Charge timeout. Cleveland, their 3rd and final.
Yeah, they moved Jordan Hicks into a spot around 8 yards downfield. The safety's very deep. So the Cleveland Browns trying to become giant killers. Beat Baltimore. How much do you think the Ravens want to see this game end this way tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah.
John Harbaugh and company, I'm sure.
Just another reminder that the NFL, I mean, every week, it seems like almost every game, one possession, you never know what the heck's going to happen.
I would never pick
these teams are all so close. It's just a matter of who can play consistently. And that's what separates these teams.
Everybody knows nothing. You know?
Oh,
3rd and 1. Rush 3, drop 8. Now a late rush thrown up for grabs in the end zone. How does this one end? Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Right down to the nub.
That is all good.
Denzel Ward knocks it down. Jordan Hicks, a late rush that time, put the heat on. They rushed 3 initially. Hicks came late, put the heat on. Now you got Pickens upset about something to pull him away. Jameis Winston, 10th year in the league. People want to know, where did Jameis Winston go?
Here he is.
He went to Cleveland as the backup. He was actually the number 3 quarterback at one point.
This defense got the pressure most of the night. Did what they
guys. That is the ball game. I'm going to end the stream here. I got to rethink some of these streams. I'm going to try my best to make them more entertaining. That way I can be here. So it is what it is, guys. So just lost the audio on the broadcast. My audio just cut out on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure why. So there's the stats, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for stopping in. Lloyd, Kenneth, Russell, you guys, y'all have a great night. Thank y'all so much. And we'll see you guys again very, very soon. We got some more streams coming up. They're linked. So be sure to like those next streams coming up. And we'll see you again soon.